of the country. America did not know how to deal with these urban masses. And these were white masses. This isn't the first time the cities have been seen as an endangerment to the life of the nation. The first time they were seen as an endangerment to the nation were when the Irish and the Italians and the other ones were inhabiting these cities. And do you know how social work came into being? It came into being to deal with the orphans of white folk and the broken families of white folk. Do you know how the YMCA came into business? The YMCA came in to try to protect these country white boys when they came into the city, to try to maintain their values in the face of the city. Do you know how the Sunday schools came into being? You think they just came into being as a result of the church? There was a whole Sunday school movement in America as a way of trying to rehabilitate the wayward white youth in the cities of America. Do you know how juvenile courts came into being? They came into being to teach the Jewish delinquents and the Irish delinquents. That's how they came into being. Do you know that adolescence as a concept is an invented concept that was created to deal with the wayward youth of white America in the 1800s down to the turn of the century, right into the 1920s? Because these gangs, these white gangs, had control of Newark, New Jersey. These white gangs had control of Philadelphia. These white youth gangs had control of New Orleans. These white gangs was roaming across New York City in the thousands and tens of thousands. White girls were on the streets of New York City at 9 years old. Half of the Irish families were without fathers. Half of the children were just pushed out in the streets by their families, and their fathers abandoned the families. Since when did you identify these things with being black? Because you have not read American history, and you have not read the history at all. You're too willing to believe the worst about yourself. And you'll let other people tell you the damn thing, because you won't go and learn. And I'll tell you now, it's not enough just to read black history. You've got to read the history of this nation. Okay? And how do our sportsmen and spokesmen sit in front of a white interviewer on TV and is pushed to explain the behavior of black folks? Explain your behavior. Why do you kill? Why do you murder? Why do you enslave? What am I here on the carpet for? Explain to me why there's so many fatherless children. Well, tell me why were there so many fatherless children in New York City that were of the Irish extraction? Why were these girls at 9 years old loaded down with syphilis?
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. Talk about it. Let's deal with it. Why were these people out here with their outdoor toilets in the backyards, with the sewage flowing over, racked with disease, such that when they would move in the neighborhood, the whole neighborhood would move out. Even black folks would leave out the neighborhood. Why were these people overrun as they were brought into this country with disease, with tuberculosis, cholera, and all other kind of diseases that had disappeared from America? And therefore people knew that when they would come into the neighborhood, you had to get out, or else the whole neighborhood would be plagued. Why were these people living in apartments that were built for one family, and they cut the apartments up into smaller size and put several families in it? Why were mothers and fathers, I'm talking about white folk here, why were mothers and fathers and children all laying up in one bed, in one room? Why did they have little boys' hotels where they fed them pork and beans and let them sleep standing up in a halter for 12 cents a night? Huh? Why were there thousands and 10,000s of white women on the streets of New York prostituting and begging? Why were these girls out there attacking and stealing and doing and cursing and doing all the other things that they were doing? You hadn't heard about that? Why do you see these old buildings with iron bars over the windows and so forth? Who were they protecting their contents from when black people weren't even in the city, huh? Look and come alive and see what was going on, ladies and gentlemen. This was what was going on in America. Why is it now today then, in an effort to save their youth, the whites then define adolescence as a separate category from adulthood and gave it special characteristics and created a special court for these children? And nowadays, now that the black children are the ones that are the center and focus of criminality. They are redefining adolescence out of existence and saying now that they're going to treat 12 and 13-year-olds as adults. You must understand the politics of crime and understand the game that is being played here. You have to see that. How do you explain the fact that the word Irish and criminal was meant the same thing? Yeah, like today, black and criminal mean the same thing. You think this is new to you? Why then were the Irish overrepresented in the prison population of America, where the vast majority of prisoners were Irish in America? Huh? You didn't hear about that? Why did people get elected to political office running against the criminality of Irish people and running against the criminality of foreigners and strangers? So that you had the American Party, these so-called know-nothings, who elected several governors, who elected many congressmen, who took control of state legislatures running against the criminality of these folks. These Irish people weren't even seen as white people by other people. Why then did you have the shanty Irish and the lace curtain Irish? Why then did we talk about bourgeois blacks and the underclass blacks? Huh? In other words, you see, if you study that history stuff, you'll begin to see some principles operating here that have little or nothing to do with race, that are not intrinsically related to our Africanness or our blackness, but is related to the political design of a system, related to the very criminal nature of a society that is designed to rob poor people of their dignity and to rob poor people of their wealth and to destroy poor people, such that it locks poor people up regardless of race, so that it locks outsiders up regardless of race, so that it locks people up who are seen as strange and foreign regardless of race, so that it attacks them as criminals and locks them up so that it can convince itself and those people that they are the greatest threat to the society and not the people who are locking them up. So that the focus can be on those who are being locked up and crime can be defined in terms of the pictures you see on the TV show of those who are being locked up and handcuffed, and not the crime of the ruling classes who are impoverishing these people and destroying their very lives. So that we cannot focus on the reconstruction of this society and see our goal as merely the reconstruction of the criminal and the rehabilitation of those families who are supposedly in trouble, and not the rehabilitation of these overfed white people and greedy pigs. So that we can see that the problem is one of increasing police power, of giving the police permission to execute black men on sight, and not to see the fact is that we need to reorient the power relationship between black and white folks in this nation and in this world, and reconstruct who has the power in this society. But as long as you see yourself as criminal, as long as you let the other people convince you that we are criminals, as long as we see the criminal as the poor boy on the street, we don't see the criminal as the ones in the suites. We don't see ourselves then, and we don't see the necessity of changing our economic circumstances and getting in control of our wealth. We don't see the necessity of bringing these white men to heel and changing the power relations and the economic relations in this world. We only want to focus on manhood training and only want to focus on trying to change the values of these kids. Focus on manhood training, but train them to be men enough to deal with white men. Train them to be men enough to change the this is what we are talking.
We need an ease from the squeeze, a double-digit raise, we're not gonna take no wage freeze. We have to pay with bills and fees, have to reach our work or we can't breathe.
Yeah, that's Ras Ancient, maker of that music. Also a school teacher, you know. Also a school teacher. And I believe him is also campaigning. I don't know if him started campaign, but I believe him going to be running for president-elect of the Jamaica Teacher Association in the next run-off, I believe so. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up for today, 22nd of May, Friday the 22nd of May. And of course, all things continuing, the program will be conducted and available On Monday, although is a public holiday, Labor Day. So looking forward to that. I just want to hail a couple of people. One of them is them birthday. Next one is a well recommended straight up listener from down there in Hanover, Rock Spring, Hanover. I hear that Miss Merle Buckner down in Rock Spring, Hanover is a very faithful straight up listener. And I was told some good information from Mr. Calvin Weir, that Merle Buckner in Rock Spring, Hanover, very supportive and appreciative of the straight up program. Thank you very much to Miss Merle Buckner. And also thanks to Technology Plus, the workers, some of the workers at Technology Plus down there in Balmoral Avenue. I hear that them really support the program. Meanwhile, doing them work properly for Technology Plus, because we don't want anybody to be distracted from the quality of them work. So Technology Plus and Mr. Calvin Weir down there in Balmoral Avenue. Thank you very much. And there are a few food outlets, on the campus here. One nearest to us here is Beehive. The Beehive Cafeteria. And it's the birthday of the chef over at Beehive there, Lenny. The chef over at Beehive. Birthday today. So I want him to enjoy working for his birthday. Not only from us, but from Junior and Jack and him friend them in education faculty. Wishing him to enjoy the blessing that him already get. Well, talking about blessing, I remember Siaga explained, that when he became interested in representational politics, he chose, instead of being given a safe seat that Bustamante was going to arrange for him, he chose to go after a very precarious seat, because no one had ever won that seat twice. Everybody will win it either have to run away or them lose the second time. Bustamante won that seat in West Kingston 44. By 49, he had to run from there and go to Trelawney, because he knew that he was going to lose to Ken Hill, the PNP candidate. Big Bustamante had to run from it. Ken Hill won, and by 52, Ken Hill himself was in problem with the own party, PNP. He was not even put back there. He wasn't even in the party by the time come to run a second time. The third person who won was Shearer. Shearer couldn't even defend it. Shearer was run out of there by Wallace of the PNP, along with some gunshot and badmanism of Wallace and the PNP in 1959. Mash up all Shearer car and mash up all BIT headquarters and plenty badman business and gunshot. And I know gunshot and badmanism started. I never Siaga and Dudley Thompson started. I go on long before that. So after Wallace was there, Siaga decided that he wanted to go there, even though no one had stayed there more than one time. And him and Dudley Thompson go up against one of the feet, and Siaga winner was the first person ever to stay there more than one time. Stayed there for what, 43 years. That's a contrast to 4 and 5 years. But Siaga said when he went down to West Kingston, him said down there was like the rectum of the city. The rectum, all of the refuse and the waste, that's where it was let out. Slaughterhouse, dead house, hospital where people dead and sick, and a whole part of thing, the dump and all kind of different thing was in that area. Seems like it was like the rectum of the city. And him decided to turn it around and transform it into a vibrant, not a waste, letting out organ, but an organ of regeneration. Instead of being a waste, the organ that let out waste, which is necessary because you have to have an organ and organize to let out waste. You must organize to let out waste. But him say instead of it being an organ of letting out waste, him decided to make it to be an organ of regeneration. And the first of 100 villages in Jamaica, that's going to be a great example. So the 100 village program we're going to deal with at Tivoli and West Kingston, decided to show you how a village can be so much up to date. So I decided to change it from being the rectum of the city to be a regenerator organ, not a waste organ. In other words, him turn it from the rectum. He decided to turn it from the, he didn't say it, but him explanation show that him decided to turn it from being the rectum or the waist organ to being the genitals of the city. The organ will go and regenerate and reproduce good things in the city. So West Kingston was supposed to be the genital of the city. Even the vagina and the womb of the city. Well, now it just reminds me that the cockpit country is like the vagina for Jamaica. Right up in the middle of the island there, and having the most water resource and all kind of different resource and ecological bank. It's like the vagina for Jamaica. And them start to rape it. Them start to rape it instead of use it reproductively and regeneratively. But you don't mind sharp now. They mash down the cockpit country. And now they want to turn the whole Jamaica into a cockpit. And go and turn the whole Jamaica into a cockpit. While mashing down the cockpit country, which is like the genital or the vagina of Jamaica. Here comes Portia Simpson Miller. She wheel and deal with Obama and arrange with them. They make a deal. Say come visit with even 24 hours because it will benefit me plenty much. I mean, you know that me is your biggest ally in a Jamaican politics, me and the PNP. Portia Simpson Miller make Obama know say she and the PNP is the biggest ally in Jamaican politics. So come and visit Jamaica and benefit her and benefit the PNP and benefit the government. And it will be even better for America. Well, you have to benefit America otherwise if them going to benefit. So them decide to visit her even for 24 hours. But you know, say, they have to benefit out of it even more than what them benefit you. Well, the biggest ally of Obama in American politics are the unusual sex militant, what them call LGBT community. You can call them BT for sure, the BT people, the BT man them. Well, you know, you can use our language and you can use our language and describe all these different things. You can use our language and describe the genitals in Jamaica, you know. But you can't say penis and vagina, but you can't use our language. You can't use Englishman language. But you can't use Jamaican language on the radio to describe penis and vagina. If me even play music name What's New Pussycat, me have to explain say it's a Tom Jones music. It's not a Jamaican music. If it's a Jamaican music, can't call out the name. But through Tom Jones, a white man and come from foreign. Him can make a music name What's New Pussycat. If the whalers make it over now, that time we can say that music name What's New Pussycat. And Pussycat and all them things and ding dong well bell, pussy's in the well. Who took her out? Little Tommy Stout. A nursery rhyme them name. But if a nursery rhyme, you can say Pussycat and ding dong bell. But you can't use the name, the local name for the genitals. You can't use the local name for BT, man. And you have to use all kind of long syllable and long, what do you call it, acronym? LGBT. You can't even say bottom, man. But anyway, the Obama biggest ally in American politics is them make him win the election. A lot of people support him, but the crucial support is the money. The voters, a whole heap of voters support him and a whole heap of registered people support him, but they need money for go through. And so he make a deal with the LGBT community. So when you believe that Obama come to represent you as the first black president, and now you represent, them conveniently use the first black president to carry the LGBT agenda. And that's why I'm bound to them. Is bound to them. Is them give him the breakthrough with money and them different things. Just like how Portia Simpson Miller and the PNP and this present administration get a lot of accolades and get 100 most influential women of the year and all them things there. Because they make a deal long time. And them obliged to fulfill for them part of the deal. So, after when Obama come on the 24-hour visit, not even 24 hours, 22 hours, he must have promised her 24 hours, but him leave by 22 hours. before the 24-hour fulfill. Well, after him do that for Porsche, seems to me like a bolster up. But he make sure on the trip he make the biggest occasion on the trip was when him come address the youth forum at UW, and the biggest point he made there, the biggest message, the main message him come deliver is our at the LGBT community. You think when I deal with ganja, you think a ganja me come to deal with first. And a ganja me come to deal with, and when we come to deal with ganja as American big businessman going to take it over. So I believe so only look at small people down here going to get no big no big billionaire over no big American company. What him really come here for is the LGBT agenda, and him point it out inside of the forum up in Jamaica there. So now America adopted a policy recently. We talk about it a few times, we heard about it that way. They're going to send a whole heap of ambassador around the world. Some same-sex ambassador, some ambassador and some diplomat who them are LGBT but they're married to one another. So I'm going to send them in some country, and if you don't like them now, if you don't like them, if you ever send it about them, so what you send a little LGBT ambassador here for? And him live here with him husband. And him ambassador to Jamaica. I'm not going to cocktail party with him there. I'm not going to reception. I'm not going to USAID function when him keep it there. I'm not going to Black History function because I'm not like that. Well, if you behave that way towards them, then we penalize you. So that's what they do, organize to send these diplomats around the world to make people get used to the idea that them represent America or they intend to represent America. So them send 2 yesterday, not as permanent diplomat living here to be the ambassador to Jamaica, but them send 2 of them LGBT. Couple days ago, them send them here on a big mission. Them say them come visit Jamaica. Not Jamaica, them come visit. Them come visit the PNP government and the LGBT community militants in Jamaica. Most of the LGBT, most of the homosexual and the bisexual and the different people. And some quiet people just want to be left alone. But the militants, just like the politicians amongst us, most Jamaicans are some well-behaving people. But the politicians and the bad man them and the bullies are very vocal and big and powerful. Not like the rest of the people. That's why them become dominant over the rest of the people, because them bullying and them craving and them ambitious. So that's the difference between the ordinary person and the politician. So the LGBT politician is very aggressive, but the normal LGBT people are quiet. People just want to be left about them business. They want to see them. All them boys say a whole hand and a dress in a woman clothes and a New Kingston and all them things. That's not the ordinary LGBT person. That's the one who like to show off. And all 2 girls and make love and show you so them are 2 lesbian or 2 boys a show off in a public. That's not the normal one. That's the extrovert one, the one who like to show off. So just like the politicians, they are not the normal, quiet, easygoing people. These are the militants who like to have power. So them represent the other one them. So they come to Jamaica to visit the government and strengthen them, and to visit them local community and strengthen them, and to give them some pointers how to dominate the rest of the people. They don't really want equality, they want domination. Them main ambition is let them say them come to campaign that you must allow them to have them play the way how them play. The way how they play, especially same sex, the males, is a thing where Babylon outlaw, same British government, them outlaw what you call buggery, or the penetration of the anus, where the waste matter is supposed to come out of the human body. That's where they play with, they like to play with that. And it's the British government outlaw that in Jamaica. And now me and you as the people who them capture and bring down. And now we make the law against it. I say British government outlaw it, but now things change and them the British government themselves now are defend them are defending us as a playground. And say well then it's legal in their country and no, Jamaica must legalize it. No, it's not my business. I don't concern about that. I don't pass no law against them. But as a letter writer to the paper say, Mr. is a doctor, he came on this program once, Dr. Wayne West. Him telling you what is America's attitude. Him say Mr. Berry is one of the LGBT missionary diplomat to come in. Him say, as Mr. Berry appointment, when Mr. Berry was appointed as LGBT ambassador for America, the Secretary of State, John Kerry, one of the high-ranking men in our Obama cabinet, say, defending and promoting human rights of LGBT is at the core of our commitment. You hear what the Secretary of State of America say? Secretary of State of Foreign Minister. Himself defending and promoting the rights of LGBT. That is at the core of them commitment. And him said the heart and conscience, him said that's the heart and conscience of American diplomacy. And that's why we are working to overturn laws that criminalize consensual same-sex conduct. Well, I'm glad him never say sex. Because two people of the same sex can't have sex. Sex means two sections come together. So when you have the same section, that's not sex. But him don't call it sex, him says same-sex conduct. So when two men playing with one another, it's not sex, it's conduct. And one of them conduct the other one. And when the other one don't, them can conduct each other. You know how conductor conduct a orchestra, and you make everything flow according to plan. So they play with one another, them call it conduct. And that's right, it's not sexual intercourse, that's conduct. So it is a domination. It's not equality these militants want. The ordinary homosexual quietly just want to go about them life and have them friend and them go and conduct them one another. But the militants now want domination. You know, it's not just Bugger law they want to change. The Bugger law is just a beginning. They're using the cover of the Bugger law, which them supposed to have a right to play with them one another, you know, if they want to. I believe them should have the right to play with them one another, you know. So me is not me no need no Bugger law. Allow them to play with one another, you know, and don't charge them for it. Don't even ticket them for it. I don't even think it should be a ticketable offense. Shouldn't even be an offense and go and play with them one another, you know. So that's their business, not my business. But that's not the one. They want to use the changing of that law now to bring in same-sex marriage to invade your institution. You and your boyfriend or you or your girlfriend decide you want to come together in a legal contract and agreement named marriage. They want to invade that. Them too, who is of same-sex conduct, want to invade that and take over that. And not only that, take over your children too. Like more than pass a law that if you have more than 2 children, they must get the children. Because you having too much children, they must get. You think a joke? Well, you watch and see what them up to. When they take one step and pass a Bugger law, make it legal to play with one another, you know, which I don't mind. Next, them pass a law says same-sex marriage. And then about 20 years down the line, when you grow up and probably when your children grow up, them pass a next law say only 2 children each. Heterosexual people must only have 2 children for each couple. Just like how China have a law say, okay, I'm more than 1 child in China, you will get charged, you know. Only 2 children each for heterosexual children, for couples. And if you have any more children, the state, the LGBT state will take them away from you and give them to LGBT parents who know how to bring up picnic properly and know how to steer picnic properly and know how to conduct. Because a little more than a conduct, all them won't picnic, you know. You know. So, and then the next step after that, one of the greatest ambition of the same envoy them will come Jamaica, the ambassadors from America, LGBT ambassador. One of them greatest ambition is to have a LGBT president. So you can't go on, you don't know them good. Is a gay president in the White House, then I'll stop till them have a gay president in the White House, whether female or male. And the female gay president will have her wife in there with her, in the White House. And the male gay president will have him husband in there. And that time them all triumph, really triumph, because them now top to them go back right back to the days of Saddam. And then now Jamaica, them will all offer statehood. Can you imagine all them pile up where you sit down a passport office now, but now go run go a passport office now. For when America offer statehood to Jamaica, so them will give Jamaica statehood. Most Jamaicans are glad for that, for Jamaica turn American state. You don't have to go a passport office. You just go to the airport and buy a ticket and go in America, because you are now a state of America. Because you behave exactly like what they want. Not only them will free up the IMF, then give you all statehood. And that some people would are really glad for. So the ambition is not only to abolish Bugger law, but to get same-sex marriage in Jamaica. And then to get a gay president in the White House. And I want to show you Jamaica can get them pointers there, because Jamaica is ahead of them in that respect. Jamaica, that's how the exchange is going on. America will point the way in certain direction, and Jamaica will show them how to get a same-sex head of government. Straight Up. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Morning, sir.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Michelle Obama.
Yes, sir.
Michelle Robinson Obama.
Yeah.
The President of the United States, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you talk about homosexual and anything, should I know them together?
No, she's not doing it, but them force them daughter them. The politician and the LGBT them force them daughter them for support it, you know.
Eh?
All when them there at school, them have to talk nice about it. Well, you stunted?
No, man, no, man.
You're speechless.
I get to understand that Obama 2 children in university, you know.
2 of them by now?
Yeah. No, man, they are in university.
8, yes, well, probably.
And so that Obama took very good care of them.
Yeah, man, I know, man. I mean, I think him no bad. I don't think nobody touch him like that, you know. Bad touch, you know. Hello?
Yeah.
I said, I don't think...
But in some sit around and dining table, you know, want some daughter and wife and talk about homosexual, you know.
Yes, them have to do it, them forced to do it.
Yeah.
But him alone can't sit around the table.
I don't know.
Or one man can sit around the table.
No, man, you can sit around the table with his wife and children and speak about...
No, he not sit around the table. I mean, all of them sit around the table, but him alone can't sit around the table. Like, them a talk about accident took place, them a talk about house, a house along Tower Street was burned down. Oh, a house can be along the street. It's that one place, but a long street. And the murder took place along that street and all. If you're along and around and...
Another thing in Jamaica, right here, and coming from down the Clarendon there.
Yeah.
That Ras yesterday. It case was called up and he get bail and he got to do him now.
What is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing at his own, but I understand that
left that alone, leave that alone.
We don't say anything bad, Jerry.
No.
You would never know that he got it to him that he locked up no more.
Okay, alright.
So I'm just telling you, you know.
Yes, sir.
So you have Rascal and I'm listening to the program, you know.
Alright, good.
Yeah, man, cool.
Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Welcome.
Morning.
Yes, sir.
You know, I called you yesterday or the day before, you know, about, we let tell about a situation that happened to me.
Which one again?
About the deceased son.
Oh, your son, when you were abroad, you never get him film scene, yes?
Yes. So, because I still want to talk to it now, plus you want to go, you see all them bugler, the big man, if you cut them out and mash them up, you know.
Hold on. They have to cut out the bugler.
Yes, man, I mash it up, man, because you want to go on this homosexuality business now. If we come from creation where God Almighty or the Lord created us, we come out from the same hospital and created a male and a female. If we come from revolution or according to the Big Bang Theory, the Big Bang Theory form a male and a female.
Hold on. What does the bugger law in Jamaica say?
Well, to be honest, we don't even know what it's saying. Hold on.
Hello. If I ask you what the bugger law in Jamaica say and you don't know, just say you don't know, not going back in our long.
Okay, alright, I don't know, sir.
Alright, so if you don't know what the bugger law say, what are you saying that it must cut out?
Well, it's a matter of fact, the law, the gay business, we don't talk about this gay business and things, and who they want. I mean, even a White House and whatever, because gay president is in there already.
Who that?
One of them white man, the back, I think I Mr. Quincy Adams are one of them, I don't really quite remember now.
Where you get that information from?
Yes, man, it's like, yo, that was a thing there last time.
I said,
in America.
Hello, sir, hello. I said, where did you get that information?
It was broadcast I think on the History Channel or something a couple years ago.
Hold on. You can't just give a short answer. It was broadcast on History Channel or something. That means you don't know where it was broadcast.
I don't remember exactly, but I watched that somewhere, during my time in America, where they had, you know, I mean, they've been giving you a rundown on all these
all right. Well, next thing now. You believe you can prevent homosexuality and cut it out from the earth? You believe you can do that?
We can do that, but there are certain people can do it, and it's like that can be cut out because in certain countries, those people, if you notice, like say in certain parts of the Middle East, there's rules and laws against those things.
And some part of the Middle East where you have those same rule and law, man do those things secretly, and man have all anal sex in him girlfriend so that when they married there, she will still be a virgin. So you don't know everything what you're talking about.
Well, you're right about what I say. Then thing you're supposed to think you because about you with life and the transcend of humanity.
Alright, so you believe that there's some people in the world who can cut out homosexuality out of humankind.
But I mean, we the person have to put a stoppage, you know.
Hold on.
Can do that, you know.
Hello, listen, man.
Yes, there are people that can put a stoppage, and we individuals can do that.
Hello, you can put a stoppage to your not doing that. And each one of us can put a stoppage to us not doing that. You can't stop other people from doing that. Don't fool yourself.
No, we can't stop other people. We have to, each of us take a look into ourselves and stop doing it and stop all these bullshit and these crap. Then, at least, you know, this world will be a better place.
Hello. Listen now. You're fooling yourself about a whole heap of thing. But thank you very much. Call again soon. Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning.
Good.
In your preamble, you refer to Jamaica having almost same-sex head of state, government.
I said that Jamaica had same-sex head of government.
Alright, at the end of it, you allude to something like that.
No, not something like that. State precisely what I said.
You said Jamaica can teach Obama how to get the gays are trying to get a homosexual president in the White House, but Jamaica is ahead of them, and Jamaica can teach them how to do that.
I said Jamaica can give them some pointers about that.
Right, how to do that because Jamaica is ahead of them.
But no,
listening to you, see?
Yeah,
if I don't know if anybody realizes it, but listening to you, the International Homosexual Committee led by the United States, Barack Obama, probably his brother-in-law, Michelle's brother is a gay, maybe that's why he's on that campaign. But listening to you, they have been very successful, you know, because I don't know if many persons realize it. You are campaigning for them.
I am campaigning for them. Okay.
Yes.
So
you can cut it and run now, but you are on a campaign for them.
I'm not going to cut it and run. So me and Portia campaigning for them.
No. Portia, I have never heard the Prime Minister of Jamaica shot on the head of the President of the People's Party champion their cause. But I am hearing you on more than one occasion. And this morning, your entire preamble is about that.
Yes.
And I am saying, you are campaigning and in a disguised manner.
Yes.
And I don't know if most people realize it.
Yes. When she was awarded the 100 most influential woman in the world, and it was explained by the people why they give her the award, what did they say?
I don't recall.
Okay, thank you very much. Cut it. Next one. Enough of the foolishness. Next call, please.
Mr. Small.
Welcome, sir.
Mr. Small.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, much respect. I was in an accounts class one time, and the accounts teacher was telling us that in the 21st century, we must be renewal of a mindset that will emerge named the radical feminist.
Yeah.
Now the Jamaican females, they are under more pressure than they can believe. What is happening here now is that the males of Jamaica, most of them are turning into cruff. A lot of males living on the road now, young males, and a lot of them going into homosexuality, which the females doesn't like. Because most of the pressure going to come down on the female to pay the national debt, to pay the taxes, and to, after having the child going to so much birth pain, take care of the children. And a lot of their children will never make it. Half of them will never make it the way the system is set. And what you are saying is totally correct, Mr. Small. They are turning the males of this society into mimics and cruff. Slaughtering us out under crime. No proper investigation done because they want to turn our females into some form of objects in the future.
Yeah.
Homosexuality is a dangerous thing, and I was reading a psychology book where they tell you that when a male keep having homosexuality, they're going to develop a mindset to destroy other males, especially the year you're talking out about them. Well, one of the things that causing the economy not to grow is a high level of male unemployment, because they want to destroy the family base through the males, and it's going to turn our female into radicals. You know, behind every good man there's a good female.
Or beside.
Yeah, but behind every coffin there's a radical feminist.
Oh, I think you said behind every well.
I'm not going to go so far, Mr. Small, but when our females become dysfunctional and radicals, they are going to blame our males for all the ills in the society. And they're going to get very serious that they will rob you. Some of them will burn you to death.
All right, take your ears, huh?
And may your food basket never empty, and keep educating the Jamaican people. There's value in every word that come out of your mouth, Mr. Small, and you're not telling a lie.
Well, thank you very much, yes, sir. Let's go for a break. Let's go for a break, straight. Morning and welcome back to Straight Up. Good morning. Go ahead, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Jerry, Wagwan.
Up with the voice, please.
Morning, Jerry, Wagwan.
Well, fine, thank you.
Oh, I'm there in that. This, yeah.
Yes.
Remember Wagwan in that, in this day in 1879.
1879. No, remind me, no?
When they roll up a chain and take a 98,000, May 21st.
In what country?
I think it was in Brazil, I think.
Keep your voice up, please.
I think it is in Brazil.
Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing about that.
Where I say if I did not Jamaica and them ideas, a man them a run left that said that and no money.
89 how much?
98,000.
98,000 what?
You know the money where Brazil spent.
Alright, call it 98,000 US dollar, right?
Yeah.
And in Jamaica, people would be saying 98,000 US dollar.
Jamaican dollar.
No, US dollar. Because the same amount were in Brazil that time there. Or you are saying 98,000 Jamaican dollar and enough money?
That's a money in the US, yes, but it don't know in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. So.
Yeah, them have a grand opening park downtown today.
Grand opening of what?
The new park where at my downtown.
Oh yeah, I never know.
It's like so come here past there.
Try and keep your voice up because I know why you get your word with.
Because we are past there and this is like some big leader will come the big
pass there where?
Downtown.
Which part of downtown? Downtown a huge place.
Right below the new bus park will open.
Oh.
You remember them the wasteland where they did them and turn it into a park?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Never know.
Yeah, it's fixed up nice and fenced up and...
When you say nice, what is nice about it? Tell me.
It all fenced in, so it's one way in and one way out.
That's nice?
Yeah, that's pretty cool because the people in care will be more safer now.
Yeah. One way in and one way out. So it's two different ways then?
There's one entry.
So the same entry is the same place where you drive come out?
Yeah, and I think you pay $100.
Same place where you drive in is the same place you drive come out?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And it's well fenced up and paint and the sidewalk paint up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's cool.
Normally I rubbish it over this so at least the music turn it into something good.
Oh. Yes. Well, alright. Thank you very much for that information.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome straight up. Hello? Next one. Hello? Hello? Well, please. Yes, please move away from the radio.
Morning, that's my...
Welcome.
We come back to the Glock thing on the police.
Oh, you come back side the radio again? I have some talk too rough.
Oh, you remember?
No, but you're there against the radio same way. Go ahead.
But that's my, listen to me now.
Yes, sir.
You think that there's a problem with this Glock safety, you know?
Yeah.
Even a shooting incident, go on with involved with the police.
Yeah.
So you say them get the criminal country, you know?
Yeah.
And the same thing America too, because American police don't get the news.
You were told that American police use Glock?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
You couldn't ask me, I don't know anything about that.
With small, sometimes you just decide to just get...
I must tell you if the American police use Glock?
Alright, leave alone though. No, leave alone. Alright, let's go now.
Yeah.
You see the incident them. Imagine this. All easy the black them to go off. Some incidents, some shooting go on with the police them.
Yeah.
It's hard to move for them. Deliberately shoot people, you know.
Yeah.
Just one incident of not the police this time. There's an incident going on of Alpha through that madman and the police. The man just dragged the police to get out of the room and start fire, and just start fire.
Hold on, a madman at Harvard Tree did what?
Just pull out the woman, the police woman gun.
Yeah.
And he's in action, a fire already, and he only gets to fire itself. It's just in a way, it's small.
So a madman saw a policewoman, right?
Right.
And then he moved near to her, right?
Right.
And then him draw out her gun out her holster, right?
Right.
And the gun start to fire.
He must fire it. He was supposed to have that access so quick. If it was the going to burst out of it, he could never get that fire.
So you are saying that if a madman sneakingly move up against a policewoman and pull her gun, it's impossible for him to get that gun to fire?
No, not impossible, but not so easy, quick, you know, because what we on the news, I didn't fully tell you this fire.
Yeah. So you check out anything further more than what you hear on the news?
Yeah, man, not analyze the thing.
No, you analyze what you hear on the news, but you don't check out further from any other source. You check out from any other source further?
Alright, listen again. Police are not idiots, you know. And listen, the incident of one for level and stuff.
Yeah.
I can't believe that normal police were passing written tests and related tests and all that.
Yeah.
And you have to arrest a man, take him to the station, and you deliberately pull out a gun and shoot him.
So it never happened then?
It happened, but it was an accident a policeman called.
Hold on. So it's accidental. So the man who him take from out of the dance, not the dance, and him get shot by the police who take him out of the dance.
Right.
Is accident.
We have to believe that because we couldn't believe a normal police could have just. Police
are not idiots. Alright, I accept what you say. Here?
Right.
Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning.
Wagwan.
Tell me something. I don't think you have a strong enough conviction against the Omo people, you know.
I don't have a strong conviction against them.
No, not strong enough.
When you say conviction, you mean like previous conviction?
A conviction in your mind where you're against the thing strong enough.
Because I say that I don't think human being can wipe out homosexuality out a human being. I do have a strong enough conviction.
That is one of the things you said.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that they can fully wipe it out. I'm not saying that. But how you talk, I get in the impression that you think that they should have the right. I'm getting that impression. Out clearly.
Have we tried?
The right to do so.
To do what?
Their homosexuality.
Then if a man want to play with the next man in us, how am I going to interfere with that?
The law come in there. The law don't come in.
I never make the laws in Jamaica. I'm not interested in any law with English people that make.
I'm not interested in the law that the local government make either. The government or government make.
Is the local Jamaican government make the law of buggery?
Well, they enforce it here. It is enforced here. It is on our book. It is on our law.
It is enforced? They are stopping people in Jamaica. They are stopping.
People never get arrested here yet for that.
They are stopping man in Jamaica from playing with the next man in.
If they come out public with it, they wouldn't get. If the police see them, they wouldn't get arrested.
Do you know that you are very similar to the last caller, who said that he's blaming the Glock them for misbehavior when police kill people, and you are very similar now that you are blaming Jerry Small for the British law that used to try to stop man from playing with next man in us, and you are blaming Jerry Small that the present local politician them still uphold the law.
That's not what I'm doing. You're putting
putting words in my mouth and in other people's mouth. I'm saying that you don't have a strong enough conviction to say that the thing is so wrong that the law should be enforced against them.
So you want to put words in my mouth and you want to put conviction in my heart?
I'm telling you what I'm getting from what you're saying.
And you want to put conviction in my heart, right?
And what I'm saying is if I'm being misled, if I'm misinterpreting you, that's what you need to do.
Not only want to put conviction in my heart, you would like me to come to your church, you would like me to be baptized, you would like me to be just the same like you.
Why not?
You know, Jerry, you know, says I work me out though. I don't know if none of your listeners can help me out.
Yeah, what do you want?
One, I like radio too.
You like radio?
Yeah.
So because you like radio, what kind of work you want? Liking radio?
No, sir.
What?
I don't want to be in the radio world as well.
You want to be in the radio world?
Yeah.
So you're going to practice some radio skills then?
I have an idea of the radio thing.
You have an idea? You have a radio station idea? Idea?
Yeah, not
you have an idea?
Yeah.
So you would advertise an ideas you want to sell or what?
Maybe sales, maybe a show too.
You would do a show?
Yeah.
Alright. What kind of show you would do?
Will I do like a kids show?
Kids show?
Yeah.
TV or radio?
Radio.
Radio. That means you would have to do it after school?
Yeah.
You want to go to the school go do it?
No.
Where you want to do it?
On the radio.
On the radio? You mean at the radio station?
Yeah.
Alright, so when the kids come to the radio station, what?
No, they now come to the radio station. Just like how you have your program on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want kids to call in?
Even so.
Okay. What work experience you have?
Well, I work with Regent Urban Services.
What they do?
They do, it's like a security company like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look here, we're going to the 10 o'clock news, you see?
Yeah.
If it's a direct radio you want, you have to do some more investigation and things. But otherwise, no, you must make up a list of different kind of work that you're willing to do outside of a kid.
Willing to do anything else.
Alright, anything. But you're willing to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
So I'll have a case in court next week. You could take it?
Of course, man.
Lord have mercy. Well, I forgot to put my affairs in order. 10 a.m. headline news, straight up.
The latest headlines, I'm Kayla Wright. The board that advises the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, says the agency should not have given notice ahead of implementing increased application fees. Chairman of the PICA Advisory Board, Lakem Samaj, says that would have prevented the chaos occurring daily at PICA's headquarters in St. Andrew since the announcement of the hike. PICA announced on Sunday that fees for its services would be increased effective next Tuesday. However, in light of the long lines and huge crowds that have been descending on the offices since the agency yesterday pushed back the date to June 1. Farmers in southern St. Elizabeth and New Forest in Manchester are being advised to be on alert for an increase in the beet armyworm population. Communications and Public Relations Specialist at the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, Camille Beckford, says the conditions are ideal for the rapid buildup of the pest, which affects onion and scallion. Outbreaks are most severe after long drought periods followed by rain and are not easily controlled. Infestation can cause the loss of an entire plant and field in a short time if not effectively treated. Farmers are being urged to adhere to the pest management strategies outlined by RADA, which include monitoring crops at least twice per week or every 3 days, and to utilize the pheromone traps to detect the early arrival of the migrating beet armyworm adults. Islamic State militants have seized the last Syrian government-controlled border crossing between Syria and Iraq. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says government forces withdrew from Al-Tams, known as Al-Walid in Iraq, crossing as IS advanced. The loss of Al-Tams to IS follows the group's takeover of the ancient Syrian city of Palmyra yesterday. Islamic State now controls 50% of the country's entire territory. And those are the stories making the latest headlines. News next at 11 o'clock. Stay tuned. Straight Up with Jerry Small continues. I'm Kayla Wright.
Welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Not only host, but this morning I heard Sharon here Webster closing off our program. The last caller was a guy with them called Shepherd, Shepherd, the laborer to say, Siaga, I'm God. And she's telling that she can't take the call and he must call Jerry and all them. I don't know why she's telling that because I'm not a psychiatrist. But the last 3 phone calls I get on the program because make me feel like a psychiatrist, yes? But bigger than that now, see, today, about 1/3 or more of the people who come here, you know, they want to meet Kayla Wright, and all of the callers, they want to meet Kayla Wright, the male caller, them all them with it. If you want to know how she look, you can look in today's, today Gleaner, the today section, the social section of the Gleaner today, and you see a nice picture of Kayla Wright, right in the middle of the page there, alongside another news talk person, Michael Drama Jones, but there's Kayla right in the middle there. You know, the social section of the Gleaner today was at some kind of launch, media launch for the Miss Jamaica World. So Kayla right that in the middle, you want to see how she stay. Some people come here to look at her, but you can't look in the Gleaner. Let's go to a phone call, and we have we're going to talk a little 5 minutes with Ras Ancient, where we play music this morning. Anybody you want to play? Is it here? No. Yeah, we play music this morning and we're going to talk to him for about 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Welcome to Straight Up. Good morning, welcome.
Morning, Jerry.
Oh, go on.
You did outside last night?
Yes, sir.
A full moon?
If a full moon?
Yeah.
According to the behavior, it look like a full moon. Full moon.
Well,
not full, we don't call people full still.
Well, man,
or is it lunar cycle?
Well, I don't know, I can't see it, but this morning I would have fooled me say a full moon last night.
Yes, sir.
Bujo Bantam case, you see?
Yeah.
I noticed deals are being offered to him now.
Yes.
You know? And I keep saying to people, you know, Bujo Bantam was charged for attempting to purchase and distribute 5 pounds of cocaine. That is what he was charged for, you know. What I know him guilty of is hype and talk.
Yeah.
Which is a different thing, but you never get charged to hype and talk.
Yeah.
You get charged at conspiring
yes.
to purchase and redistribute 5 pounds of cocaine.
Also possession of a firearm in the carrying out of a crime. Up with the voice.
Yeah, and the judge chose that.
Come back up with the voice. No, you're going down. Come up with the voice. I want to go on with the phone here.
That's upon your end.
You know you're mad?
The judge.
I want it for lunar season.
The judge, you see?
Yes, sir.
Did throw out that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the judge...
Oh, the judge did throw that?
Yeah.
Mm.
And the prosecution bring it back. The judge is also very upset with the head jurist for researching the case while it is going on.
Yeah, research and she don't want... She did give up the computer, she never get up.
She did give up one, but I wasn't the right one. I think them did eventually get the right one from her.
Mm.
I think the government should have taken a look into this.
Jamaica government?
Yeah.
In terms of what?
As a Jamaican citizen, see where I go on, you know? Because from me see, from the American justice system start to offer deal. Something that smell right to me, you know?
Well, I know that both the heads of the parties around those years use Buju Banton music to gather support and to rivet attention on their campaign, both Bruce Golden and Portia Sims-Miller. And not realizing, like PJ Patterson not realizing when him use Fly the Gate and Let In the Pirate. But on the other hand, the kind of agreement, the wheeling and dealing were taking place between Jamaica government and United States government, I believe them were more willing to give up Bojo, sacrifice him on the altar of free speech, talking against LGBT, and make him go do some time and don't pass in place and a face with gay community and them with it.
One last thing. You see your opening comment.
Sir.
So they were straight up and clear.
Yeah.
And you hear the various interpretation where people are put on where you say.
Yes, sir.
So may I tell you, say, people will always take what them take from the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, give that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Next call. Give me some text message, please. We have some text message. Let's do this quick. Yes, we have some text message. Straight. Jerry, can you take 10 minutes to expose the importance of the cockpit country? Yeah, we should expose, to take more than 10 minutes. And it take more than one program too. But yes, that's well taken. The small help clarify this. Why when radio TV presenters leave in their position, they don't tell the listeners why they are leaving? Why don't tell the listeners why they are leaving? Are they a coward? Coming from Chris, I can't tell. Every different case must be different. I don't know. But you should name like some TV radio presenters who leave without telling what is the reason, and let me get a better idea what you're talking about. Next one, Jerry. What did Professor Trevor Monroe do back when he was a young man that leaves some to point a finger at judgment at him? Well, most human beings do something when they're younger than now, where people can point finger at him. You know, see people are point finger upon both, say, you see a boy there? I fastest run the world. I point finger at, you know. And people point finger upon Kayla right and say, what a lovely lady. And people point finger, people point finger of admiration. Some people, if you rob a bank, them admire you. And people point finger upon you and say, that guy, them rob a bank, you know, but him put it to good use. So I don't know, there's a lot of different things people do. What you want me to list out all the wrongs what Trevor Monroe do when I was a youth? I'm not able to do that. I could list out all the wrongs that I do when I'm a youth, but I don't feel like doing it now neither. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. I want to send greetings to my blind grandfather. Yet there are many things that I think that people should work towards if them really want to reconcile themselves with the truth. Yes, all right. Good morning, Jerry. I want to send greetings to my blind grandfather who listens to your show every morning. His name is Dudley Pattison. Coming from their grandchild. I don't know if it's a male or female. Dudley Pattison, thank you very much for listening. Next one. Jerry, I'm hearing you very clear in North Carolina. Keep up the good word, coming from Marion. Thank you very much, Marion. Next one. Jerry, you prove to me black people no good. You mash down Obama and defend Ras Carver. I mash down Obama. No, I tell you what Obama do and how him get to reach the presidency. I tell any lie. Tell me any lie that I tell on Obama. And I'm defending Ras Carver. I don't defend Ras Carver. I don't condemn him. What I do, I don't condemn him because I don't know anything about the situation. I don't know anything about it. I read in the Star. You have to be very careful about what you read in the Star. I don't condemn him. And I don't defend him. And tell me what lie I tell about Obama, please. So Obama must not be criticized, and because I criticize Obama, or if I criticize Obama, or if I tell you one of the methods him used to become president, I prove to you that black people not good. Please come a little clearer than that. Yes, I'm going to hear a little piece of music then. Straight up. Ras Ancient sing it and say no wage freeze. You don't mind me mentioning that you're running?
No, man.
Yes, sir.
And we shall win. Our confidence in the victory. Over evil. Ras Ancient on the front line. We need an ease from the squeeze. A double-digit raise. We never take no wage freeze. We have to deal with bills and fees. Happy reach a work and we can't embrace. Aye. We pick the happy reach a school. With fear and lunch money.
Yes, you make that music recently.
Yeah, man, I make it recently.
And you're a teacher, school teacher?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was at school, training the youths in the evening for, track and field competition, and just left school the evening, went to the studio and just...
Yeah, what school you teach?
Lower River, primary and...
Lower River, I know that school. Down in the river, when you go up around the corner, they look down in there. We do a live broadcast there already.
Yeah, man.
Yes, with the late Barry Campbell. So now, you teach what subjects?
We teach science, PE, and mathematics.
Physical education, and therefore that's why I was dealing with the track team.
Yes, yes.
Science, physical education, mathematics, great. So now, no wage freeze. And not only that, you are seeking to represent the teachers of Jamaica.
Yeah, man. You know, we have always been, you know, standing on the sidelines and, you know, criticizing and, you know, but we decided this time we step up front, you know.
How long you been teaching now?
We're teaching from 1993.
Yes, how long you been a member of the JTA?
From 1993.
That's 22 years.
Yeah, man.
That's good. Yeah, so the Jamaica Teachers Association is an organization that have a kind of succession planning where after somebody has served as president, they still bear some authority after them term finished. The past president still play a role for at least a year after he was president, or she.
Yes.
The present president play the main role, and the future president start to take up some duties even before them become in full presidency.
Yes, yes.
So you going to run as president-elect for the next president-elect.
Yes, that's what I want.
What month of the year that, or is it this year or next year?
Elections will be going on in June.
Yeah.
You know,
and you are fairly well known in the organization.
Yes, I'm fairly well known. Fairly well known. You know.
What part of Jamaica you come from?
Well, born and growing in Manchester.
Yeah.
You know.
Nearby to Trelawny there?
New Forest.
Oh.
New Forest. From New Forest School, Manchester High and Church Teachers College.
Yeah.
But we're teaching now in Trelawny. I've been teaching in Trelawny since '97.
Yeah. So you know Mr. Patmore down in the Larimas.
Yeah, man, I know Mr. Patmore very, very well, you know.
I set an example about independent representation, independent of the political party, because it seemed to be better for the people.
Yeah, man, I think he make a very serious historic statement, you know. So one can go independently and still beat the two parties, you know, because when he won the votes of the two parties put together. So, you know, we respect him as a youth.
So it's not only he has made that statement and deserve credit, but the people of the division, of the Larimas division. Because very early I saw some of them take off them party shirts, some PNP people take off them party shirt, and some JLP people take off them party shirt and start to wear a white shirt and say we're going to defend this man here. And they have been successful.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But the Jamaica Teachers Association is widely perceived as being more historical links to the PNP, because the PNP has been traditionally the party of not only educated people, more educated people rather than rich people. And also the Jamaica Teachers Association and the Jamaica Union of Teachers before that. Some of the earliest strong supporters and represented by the PNP came from the teaching profession.
Well, that is a perception. You know,
that's not a sin. It's not a sin. I was pointing out that.
I, for one, have no leaning to any party. Have never voted. Will never vote.
Will never.
Well, not for any one of these two parties. You know, who swear allegiance to the Queen. You know. We don't see ourselves fitting into that mold that them have there.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way, I always hear your name. Is it associated with music or with some Rastafari youth initiative or what? What's always hear your name in connection?
Cutting Edge Cultural Unity, never been there.
Cutting Edge Cultural, that's set up a virgin who most of it based on like Clarendon here, right?
Yes.
Like Ras Ancient and
Ras Ancient.
Years now them are going with certain things.
Yes.
Decades.
Yeah, man. From way in the 90s.
Yeah.
When because I started teaching in Manchester, you know, after I started going my locks, them time there I go real whistle locks. Never really go with them time there. You know, the teacher, the principal decides after a year he won't make me permanent at all, you know. So we just left Manchester then, you know, went to Clarendon, and then that was where we started to grow and teach with the locks.
Yeah.
You know, amongst man like Ras Ivy, Ras Carver,
yeah.
Ras Manga and stuff.
You know Ras from up in the Manchester, up in the top of Poetry and them district, they name Youth Dread.
Yes, man. Yes.
I think he used to be Sister Mitzi partner.
Yes,
you know
man. Yeah, man.
The man they are well qualified academically.
I went to study in Cuba and stuff.
Yeah,
man. You know, I've been always a freedom fighter. You know, from in the 90s. You know, fighting for my rights. The launch of the ganja legalization campaign. We was there, you know, it was a school there, but my face was on the front page of the Gleaner.
Yeah.
You know, always agitating, and we know that right causes will prevail. You know, once we organize, stand together. You know, right now we're fighting down a wage freeze and a ridiculous 5% that is being offered to us as teachers. You know.
Yeah. You have school-age children?
Yeah, man. I have two youths going to school. One just finishing in degree, and I have one in.
Oh, yeah, where?
Knox Community College, degree in environmental studies. Yeah. I'm a younger youth at Manchester High School.
Yeah. Nice. That's great.
My wife is a teacher as well.
Yeah, well, we're squeezing this because I'm glad to get the music from you, and I saw you and I asked if you come back if you have a few minutes.
Yeah,
but
man,
thank you.
You should love it, man.
Yeah, man, keep in touch, yes, sir?
Yeah, man, and continue the work that you do, you know.
Thank you very much. The best.
All right.
Yes, sir. That's Ras Padai.
Aishan.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. School teacher and otherwise. What is your so-called name?
Ansel Palmer, some mother call me Ansel Palmer.
So the students at the school know you as Mr. Palmer?
They call me Mr. Palmer and they call me Ras Padai Aisha.
Great, thank you very much, yeah? I think we expect to be joined now by a couple of people from down in the Bath St. Thomas area. Do we have them? Who know something about the killing and the person and the life of this 63-year-old farmer who has been slaughtered by police gunfire to his back. Good morning and welcome. Good morning. Talk up a little stronger, please. We need them to be clearer. Can you talk up a little clearer, please?
Yes, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, something is not yet strong enough. You there out in the St. Thomas area now?
Yes, sir.
We need something better than this. We need a better connection. Yes. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Still not good enough. Not good enough. Are you related to this man here?
I am a citizen there.
Can you talk? Try hard. Hello?
Not really related to him.
Yeah, try hard if you talk louder, please. We have a problem. Hello?
Okay.
All right, that's good now. It's great. Good morning, ma'am. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
You are a citizen, but not related to him.
No, but I've known him for a while.
Yeah.
Since childhood.
Since childhood. I mean,
yes.
And you are older than him?
No.
Or since you were a child?
Younger, yes,
or since you
older than I am.
Since you were a child, okay, yes, ma'am. And the brother there, are you a relative or a neighbor or what?
No, that's a citizen as well, you know?
Yeah, so was there ganja growing where he had his animal?
Well, not enough ganja. It's just a normal farm, you know? You can plant like in banana and all those other type of crops, you know? So it wasn't like it was a officially a ganja field as such.
No, I said to you. Listen good. I said, was ganja growing near where he had his animals?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I heard, yes. Because I haven't been there.
Ganja was there. Do you know of any police raid taking place there before?
No, nothing like that before.
No.
Nothing like that. So from your child coming up, you never see police raid ganja in your area?
Never.
What about you, ma'am?
No, sir.
And these police, where they came from?
I heard they're from Morant Bay.
Morant Bay. Now,
yes,
when ganja is being raided in an area, wouldn't you expect that they would link with the police nearer in the area before you come?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
you have a police station at Bath?
Yes, sir.
Were any police in that raid or in the DC? You have DC in Bath?
Yes. A lot.
And any of the DC or police in Bath were involved in the raid?
No, I was aware of it.
Alright, what about place like Port Morant or anywhere coming along, Duckenfield coming along the road from?
No Golden Grove, no Port Morant, no attached nearby police station. I wasn't aware of it.
So they were brought in?
Yes, sir. Exactly. So we would assume like that.
What time of day they came here, as far as you heard?
Before midday. After 9 hours, about yes, before midday.
And from what you hear, did they come from more than one direction? Because I know a proper raid supposed to take place from more than one direction. Because you're going to try to cut off escape, not you?
True, yes, that should have been done.
Do you know if them come from more than one direction?
But only one direction.
One direction?
Yes, sir, that's what I heard, one direction.
And anybody else was hurt by gunfire?
All hurt?
Yeah, by gunfire?
No, sir. Not that we know of.
Was there any shooting in the area before, in days before or hours before that?
No, sir.
And the man got shot in his back?
Yes, sir.
How many shots or how many wounds it look like?
Well, I for myself, I can't really look at those things. You know, it makes me grieve.
So you never saw?
I didn't count them. I saw him.
Yeah.
I went over the hospital, but I didn't really count them.
When you went to the hospital, he was lying on his back or what?
Well, they pushed him into an hole in here, and people was there clamoring to go in.
You didn't?
I didn't force to go in.
Yeah. So is at the hospital first or saw his body? You didn't see it in the field?
No, I didn't.
Then my brother, yeah, you remember brother?
Yes, brother.
I understand that he was there some hours before they moved him?
Yeah, that's basically what we hear.
Oh, so you never go there and look at him?
When I reached the hospital.
No, so before the hours that he was there in the field, you never hear about it in the hours before they move him?
No.
When you hear about it?
After I reached the hospital.
So the hours that he was there, you weren't in the area?
No.
Other people who are in the area who saw him, you don't talk to any of them?
Yeah, that's what, we know, according to them earth shots coming after 9.
And he was lying there for hours?
And yes, I assume that was the reason, that's the hours that he was lying there.
So who took him to the hospital?
The same police. Police.
So the same police who shot him, who carried out the raid, they were there for hours afterwards?
Exactly. Yes, sir.
Is like that? Oh, that's all you ask, how you know? How you know, sir?
Based on the report, the community citizens, they made.
And how you know, ma'am?
Because I heard the citizens say that, and when I went to the hospital, I saw some policemen with a jeep, and they said this is the jeep that took him. So
no, the jeep that took him don't have anything to do with how long they were there before they took him in.
Yes, I know, but I assume he was there because they said that is the same policeman. I saw some of them full of dirt and all of those things.
Oh, I understand now. I understand now. The jeep that took him to the hospital is the same jeep that carried out the raid.
Yes, exactly.
And it never leave and go away and come back. Because, you know, sometimes police leave the scene of a shooting and then come back.
Okay, I don't know if they left, but the same jeep that took him, the citizen they're saying that is the same jeep that took him down and took him to the hospital.
Alright, we're going to go for a break and come back here, ma'am.
Okay, there.
Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. We're talking to two people who are from out in St. Thomas, near to where the 63-year-old man was slaughtered by police bullets which is said end-time body threw him back, several of them. Good morning. Are you there, sir and ma'am?
Yes, I'm here.
Yesterday when we were talking, I wanted to talk to some people from out that way, and the first person we could hold on to is a political representative, Mr. Delano Seavright. And then I think I asked him if he can put us on to some other people out there. And then now we got you on the phone nearly after 11:30, nearly before when the program going to finish. So I didn't want to use that time. Right?
Okay.
But it was Mr. Seavright put us on to you? Hello?
I don't know. Some people just call me from New York. I don't know who put them on.
But we were told that you people know about the happenings. Not true?
Yes, because we are citizens here. And talks are going around, and it is alleged that the police slaughtered Alvin, and knowing the type of person Alvin is, we definitely have to talk up.
So, what is the general opinion down there about what caused the incident to happen?
General opinion?
About about what caused the whole thing to happen.
Well, I would assume that let me say this one here is that this guy came to the man, one of the guys steal.
Go on, God, take time talk. This man came to what?
This guy, let me say, came to the one of the man that they say escaped field where Mr. Alton was.
Okay, okay, hold on. Some people escaped from the raid when the man got shot. Some other people escaped. Okay, and somebody came to one of the people who escaped before and said, and what happened?
And he said something like him going, I can go to man and field, raid the man and field and teach the man and things. And I don't know what
hold on. So that somebody went there and steal some of them agricultural products?
Yes.
And then what?
And so I assume that is basically what that field come off.
The owner of the field confronted him, and I heard that he went and called his police friend.
Yeah.
Because I heard that person and the police are close friends.
Oh. So him got far. So the person was confronted. He live in that area too?
No, I join community.
Anyway, yes, I'm living in that area, joining in the same area. So if somebody confront you about wrongdoing, you're not going to be comfortable in the area until that thing quash down, right? So if you're not comfortable in the area because somebody is pointing you out as a thief, you might be uncomfortable. So you might want to settle it another way. But you can't stay.
But there's a station in Bath, sir. So he could have gone to the station in Bath to report it if he feel uncomfortable.
Yes.
He could have gone to the police, a lot of DCs there.
Yeah.
So he could have gone to them.
Gone to them to do what?
To report his uncomfortableness.
To report what?
If he is uncomfortable.
Aye, so if you are uncomfortable in the area, you should report the fact to the...
There's a station there.
Well, I know. Let me talk a little, because I have to explain to you. If you are uncomfortable in the area, you should go to the peacekeeping forces or the law officers in the area who keep the peace and say, I'm not comfortable and somebody have some complaint against me and please come try quash it down.
Yes. I think so.
So now, when they came, the people who ran, is some of the people that you hear that wasn't comfortable with him?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the 63-year-old man now, he was inside like a hut or a building when the police come. Where was he? Out in the open?
I don't know the exact spot where
he was. But I know Alvin is a foreman, and from what I heard that one of his cow got loose, and he went in search of his cow. You understand? So maybe he happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No, there's no wrong place enough. The place wrong what? The place failed exam or the place never? The place not wrong. You mean him have to be on the scene?
I understand.
Him have to be on the scene when the police come and other people run. Other people escape.
Yes.
So, even after the whole thing go on, you never see the police neither?
I saw them at the hospital. I didn't see them on the field.
And you, sir, when...
I was in my...
So you did go to the field, sir?
No.
So you never see the police neither?
No.
Alright, thank you very much for coming here, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much here, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
What name again? Alvin what?
Alvin Allen.
Alvin Allen.
Very peaceful man.
Alright, tell me something. So the police at Bath, what are they saying to you people in the area?
The man comfortable about this about took place because they said they wasn't aware of it, and now they know if a raid should be going on in the area. They should be confronted first.
Alright, so apart from being uncomfortable about that, what are they saying about the shooting and so on?
They assure us that there's going to be investigation.
Vandalizing to any farmer building as such.
Alright, don't do any vandalizing to anybody who didn't make no complaint. Okay, the next one. You said that investigation, your lady was saying that investigation going on. Did the bad police start an investigation?
Well, I don't know, sir.
I don't know them start yet, but
I hope
a lot of other force, a lot of police.
So when the people block the road and thing, which police come on the scene?
Bad police was there first.
A lot of police,
and then police came in from outside.
And when the bad police come on the scene, what them said to the people demonstrating?
Just to remove the disease, but them can always protest as long as they want, but they don't block the road.
And when the other police come, what them say?
That was basically the same thing they say as well.
Yes, the same thing.
So why the other police come?
Well, I don't know why they came in.
We don't know why.
When they came in.
Where them come from?
All over.
All over the parish, I think.
No, tell me, which part in the parish? Where?
Well, we know some, well, I know some from Martby. I saw some from Martby because I'm in the Martby.
Yes, and where else again? And where else again?
Pardon me?
And where else again?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of police vehicles, so
then why you say?
Around Golden Grove, but I know Martby police are there.
So you're guessing about that one? You only know Martby police?
I'm not guessing. I just not know them, but I know the Martby one. For sure, I know police that are stationed in Martby.
Alright, thank you very much, yeah, ma'am.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah, give me some more text messages. I'm going to run the numbers, please. We have some cars there. Run numbers, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning. Let's run the numbers and get some text message, please. Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Well, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yes, sir.
One short question. Passport, did we do in most gold in tenure?
I believe so.
Could you say please how much it go to?
Well, I hear that is 4,500.
You know, you go on at one time?
What that?
You increase every time. How much go on?
I don't know.
Okay, thanks, sir. Have a good weekend, right?
Thank you very much.
All the best. One love.
Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Next one. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Yeah, go ahead, please.
Good morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
I'm more like, you know?
Yeah, man.
Well, you can't get justice from the police. Only one justice can come from through the Almighty. So we need a stronger awareness oneself. Because if you don't aware of a spiritual self, you never find no love, no to love life for what life is. So only the existence of the darkness energy is the eternal light. Only the darkness energy recharge and grow all nature. The spiritual dark identity of light is the salvation love. Every mother womb is the dark greatest comfort feeling. The true words of solution is the hope-free blessing. The massive light shining into the darkness is a shadow uniting everything.
Who write those words?
The spirit of the Creator within me that speaks to the nation in a level of consciousness.
Okay.
Because you see what's happening right here now. You can't start it, me can't start it, not to go to a higher source of energy that we're not paying attention to that energy. So we're looking solution through police, we're looking solution through other things. But the real true solution is right in front of everyone eyesight. But through you coming through a period of slavery, the mindset are drifting from the subconsciousness to righteousness.
By the way, apart from you see?
Yeah.
You meet any other people who kind of dip on the right track?
Yeah, many brothers.
are they on the right track now?
No sisters.
And my sister them also willing to be open-minded to the consciousness. That's why these programs have to enlarge and broaden within the system at a...
What kind of work you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm a carpenter, painter.
Yeah.
And also a word sound of power to share amongst the children of life.
So only daytime alone you work?
No, I'm working now.
Oh, but...
Through the communication to uplift that consciousness.
No, but I mean the carpenter work, I mean.
Yeah, I do painting work and them thing there.
Only day?
Yeah, you work in the day.
Yes, sir.
So, defending the universe faith of light within the all-powerful dark life fullness. You know what me I say, Jerry?
No, we kind of out of time now.
We call it back on next.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, next light. Let's go for a break. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I have some text messages there, please. Good morning, Jerry. This is Fee from Portmore. This is a SOS, Save Our Soul, appeal for help. We the parents of children sitting Cape and CSEC exam are asking you to tell the hawkers of the JDUTC, Campbell and Roper, said there will be exam on Labor Day, so they must not charge the children adult fare. Thanks. Well, I hope them aware of that. Next one. Jerry was Garvey, a well-educated man from a formal education standpoint. He spoke very articulately, very confidently, and like a brilliant intellectual. Yes, he was well-educated from a formal standpoint, and he was also well-educated from a self-educational standpoint. But I don't know if he had any qualifications. I don't know if he got any degree, if he was recognized for his education or in any special field. And yes, he spoke very articulately and confidently like a brilliant intellectual. And as you know, intellect does not come from schooling. Intellect is something that you're born with. That's why it's named intellect. Intellect. You're born with it, like intelligence. Born with it. Most of the words that start with I-N indicate that they are inside of you and don't come from outside, but they can be practiced and sharpened. Next one. Jerry licked the nail upon the head about the LGBT, coming from Apache. Next one. Jerry, have you ever heard of anyone who was arrested for buggery? It's a stupid law that can't be enforced. I think it can be enforced, but it is not enforced, and it is a lot of time it is enforced spitefully, or after people was looking extortion money from people who them either catch or who them never catch. Next one. Beth is right. I was wondering if you knew what you just said. Be very careful. Beth is right about what? But I think the next text will explain. Bongo, you are a liar. You did say that Jamaica have a gay head of state. I said that Jamaica have a gay head of state? Or did I say that Jamaica could offer some guidance to America about achieving that by having some experience? Yeah, Jamaica is ahead of America in those terms and experience and execution. Next one. Bujo, from all accounts, was caught on camera tasting. The defense rested their case. Well, you know that the word taste is a form of the word test. And both tasting and testing are different forms of the same thing. And most of your senses are used to test. The sense of touch, the sense of hearing, smell are used to test information. You get some information and you test it by subject to more listening, or to more looking, or to more touching, or to more tasting. So testing and tasting are very similar. Now the thing is this, the thing what them saw him tasting on tape, was that thing tested to say it's cocaine, or them just see him taste some powder? I don't know, I didn't listen to the case. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the phone. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Welcome, Wagwan.
Yeah, Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I think like a point to want to make clear, yeah?
Junior Negos, go ahead.
Yeah. The first one is 1961, the research done at the university.
Yeah.
And the priority and the recommendations, one of them was that we have to need proper community development.
Yeah.
And we have to need a radio station. Apart from repatriation, we have to need a radio station to address the issues.
Yeah.
Now, after that, there was an invasion at Bakawal where the Rasta community was, and that's why it became Tivoli.
Yeah.
And then the radio station now, our revolutionary icon, Peter Tosh, was in the process of owning such radio station to do Rasta affairs, and he was assassinated alongside the number one DJ Free. So that come just now we have a few radio stations where Rasta is dealing with it, but it deals with the regular community and it don't specify nothing on Rasta in particular. The next point I want to make is I want to announce the liberation building, which is going to be at Malvern.
Up a earthquake. Up a earthquake yard.
Yeah, earthquake. The 24th, the Firelight Sunday coming. We have a council meeting at Scotch Pass, and we are hoping to have a bus leave from Scotch Pass to go to earthquake building for several nights of reasoning and some current issues and ideas for the liberation of our people. Yeah, we're in.
I don't know.
I have 1 minute remaining, and I have spoken with you before and asked, when are we going to have an interview pertaining to the sovereign rights of the people in Jamaica as an alternative to the JLP and PNP system that is oppressing our people? Because there is a positive and a progressive process that can be made that we need to highlight.
All right, quickly. Hold on. The time is 1 minute remaining. I have to say something to you. Now, who would you suggest to take such an interview?
Well, we have Nanny has the fourth generation, Nanny's fourth niece, and I myself as
all right, we need to get back to us because I was asking him to propose who would be able to articulate those views about alternatives to the PNP and JLP. I welcome any such reason. Next one. Good morning and welcome.
Yes, I didn't hear you say that Jamaica have a gay head of state. I heard you say Jamaica can assist the Americans in electing. Yes.
Or how to approach it.
Exactly. Then why are we hiding our head in the sun like the ostrich? Why can't we face a thing for what it is?
But I don't see you hiding your head in the sun.
Collectively. Anyway, what I'm saying is, towards the end of 2013, the beginning of 2014, we sold a communication license for $6 billion to assist us to attain the 7.5% surplus. Now, the last quarter, we failed by $4 billion. Do you think, Jerry, with an election coming up, this government could afford to fail again? So PICA is a orchestrated and calculated move for breaking $10.5 billion.
It can rake in that? You calculate it?
You're from good source, man.
All right, when you get the figures, you tell me and demonstrate it.
Yeah, but you know the beauty about it? It's not a Peter or Paul plan, no. It's a Mark plan.
Meaning Golding?
You better believe it. Brilliant more than the rest. 10 step ahead. There we have a good day.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go for a break. Straight up. Body man, break my concentration, but we are going for a break. But let's get back to the next phone call. Straight up. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Good morning, welcome. Straight up. Go ahead, please.
You hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead, please.
Okay, good. To the caller, that was asking about the passport fees.
Yeah.
For children, it will be for $4,500 and for adults, it's $6,000.
No, he asked how much it was moved to in when Bruce Golding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So, what I want to talk to you about this morning is really, I want to send a message.
Yeah.
To the Minister of Youth.
Yeah.
Mr. Hannah, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I'm talking tertiary education now.
Yeah.
There was this Union, Jamaica Union of Tertiary Students.
Yeah.
Represent all tertiary institutions at the national level.
Yeah.
And this was orchestrated by the Education Act of 1980.
Yeah.
So it's an embedded thing. But it was dormant for a while, and then it was reactivated in 2012.
Yeah.
And a committee was elected and was scheduled to serve for a year. But there was, after the year term ended, there was, I don't hear anything more.
What year was that?
2012.
Okay.
Right, so they had the committee set up in 2012. And then when the year ended in 2013, we didn't hear anything more.
Yeah.
Everything just went dead.
Yeah.
So, I want to ask, because it falls under the Minister of Youth.
Yeah.
So, I want to ask what is happening, and I think that is really important to come back in at this time, because, especially for the teachers' colleges, we're having some challenges right now.
By the way, have you ever called this program before?
No, it's my first time calling.
Well, thank you very much. I want you to call next time early, even later after 11 o'clock, because we need more time to listen to you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
You're looking big brother.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to say something in regards to what's going on with the brethren over in Clarendon there. I don't know if the people know anything about a group of people, the Holy Tabernacle Ministries, the Nawabians. They head teacher now, Malachi Z. York, very powerful man, a real light bringer, brought a whole heap of information to the family. Well, he was arrested in regards to a pedophile thing, and they sentenced him to 38 years in prison, and then afterwards there was talk of people coming out saying that they were paid by the authorities to lie against this man.
Yeah.
Understand? So what the family have to understand, in regards to we know about Wolf and all them things there, but the thing is about demonization of the family so that they can do what they want. So we must keep a clear head. These children have been tampered with. It's the biggest, there's no worse a crime as far as we're concerned. I'm telling you, it's up with his head. But we have to keep a clear head and understand that the oppressor has an agenda. They have an agenda, so we have to stick to ours and keep waking up the family and just pray that, that this thing is just some mix-up what they're trying to cause, because it would break my heart if it was the other way. Love and light to the family, my brother. There's so many things going on right now, I don't know which way to turn. We'll talk again soon.
Yeah, man, well said. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yes, quite true what him say. And for the same reasons. We don't have enough time to take another phone call. Please ask that person to call after 11 a.m. headline news. Straight up. Welcome back to Straight Up. We have some text messages there. Good morning, welcome. We're going to take the phone call, but we want to get in the text message as soon as possible. Good morning, welcome. Hello?
Alan.
Welcome.
Good morning, Jerry. I've been trying for almost a year to get you, man, and the first me get you.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Hear me, man. I said me forced to call you this morning, because 2 gay lobbies from America come here yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Yeah.
And you know what them position. You see, so we are underneath a PMP, same-sex government. And we have to get rid of them, because you see the next election will come on, Jerry. If Jamaican people vote for PMP, that clear sign that we don't need to talk about same-sex no more enough.
But, sir, move it from your radio here, sir.
Yeah.
Because we can't take the same sound feedback. I come to the same thing.
Alright.
But sir, the PNP member them get tricked by them leadership.
I suppose so.
Yeah,
but enough of them in it are the same thing,
No, but enough of them in any group we have. Any group we have, so you have homosexual in there.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I agree with you.
Yes, because anyway, next thing is this. Something in the middle of it, it slipped me a while ago. Yes, but them get tricked. The members of the PNP, them not aware. All right, you remember the MP? You have a council from down Milk River. Forget his name. It's a BLM, I believe. You remember him?
I don't know.
I am did tell Richard Azan. So now worry yourself, Richard Azan. A 9-day wonder man.
Oh, yes.
All right, but he also said, he's not into the same-sex marriage and all those things, and if his government and his party decide to bring it in, him is going to fight for a referendum in Jamaica to vote against same-sex marriage, no matter whether if him party want to bring it in. So don't believe like say all the PNP people and no. Majority of them is not in that.
But if the government is bringing it, forcing it down their throat there, don't you think if them vote back to the same government they are in it too?
No, people get tricked all the while. Most of the time, people are innocently tricked. Most of the time, when pastors go on with wrong things, whether a pastor or a rasta or anybody are going with wrong things in them congregation, the most of the congregation not aware of what the big one is doing or the big ones. That is the thing with leadership most time. People just give up all decision to leadership and are not vigilant most of the time.
One quick question.
Yeah.
The journalist Mr. interviewed a politician upon radio. Two of them go to university, most of them?
Most of them, yes.
And there's difference between answering a question and giving a lecture?
True.
So how do you understand that, Jerry?
No, well, it's professionalism. It's a level of professionalism. But thank you very much. Yes, sir. Call again soon. Yes, sir.
Okay, I will try myself. My best.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Just about so small.
What?
It's about professionalism.
Yeah.
I see him professionalism here.
No, I say, if you... Yeah, go on.
When you say Jamaica is ahead of that, what do you mean?
No, I said Jamaica is ahead, like how like how Bolton is ahead of the rest of the sprint of them in the race. I'm in front of them.
Oh, so Jamaica, they are ahead with the gating.
No, ahead in the technique of how politically to get that in.
Oh, so that's why I got me here at teach.
Yeah?
When we turn on here this morning.
What me say?
I'm listening to you, listen to you, because I'm like, no way there, you know.
Yes, and what me say?
I'm take a long time to preach the thing.
Yeah.
And I want to put the blame somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, I never like to get paid for stuff, you know, but that's professionalism.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I wonder, when you say Jamaican,
yeah,
ahead. You say,
I said,
so that's why that's what I do. I'm not the Prime Minister, though. I'm Jamaican.
Me never said the Prime Minister.
Yes, I'm Jamaican. So that means if I even the right RPMP.
Whether one, a glad boy, you're so bright. Hear me now.
Yeah, but then I never say to the man
but I'm telling you, look here, you know, say you're bright on most of them.
I
feel you know, say you're bright on most of them, you know.
You know, that's why I try to make them know, say, don't make you fool them.
Yes, it's not only, but I not try.
People here say, but I not. And you're a greatest teacher.
No, but I not.
So them learn.
But I know, look here, I'm not just PNP me I talk about, both JLP and PNP. I tell you,
say it.
Eh?
You know, say it.
But I just say a while ago, I just say, every large group of people, you're going to find homosexuality.
But you know, say it so.
Oh, you're going to tell me what
it is? Like how you put like how you stamp it out.
Oh, me stamp.
PNP. Stamp out the group, them man.
No, listen now. The PNP leadership already make a deal with the International Gay Lobby. I don't know if the JLP leadership make a deal with the International Gay Lobby, but I know say homosexual exists both in a PNP and JLP, and every large group of people. You have all homosexual all amongst Rasta.
Yeah, but I know something more we want. I know something more we want.
I never...
We want bring from the front. We want to stay behind. We don't want to...
you want it...
Same thing like, you know, when you are youth thing, you know.
You want to stay behind?
Yeah, it's not to get behind Satan.
Alright, but I'm not invited. When you say...
Like the people from my country, you have to bring them on and interview them.
Yes.
You know, so them don't know the story.
But no, I don't know. I find out that them don't know, and I'm pointing out to you. I never hide it. I pointing out.
Yeah, but you know, to all that time, come like you want, put you want give somebody, you don't know, you see, That I think again.
Hey, look here. No, hear me now. You're brightening but you mix up too.
No, you see, that I think, you know, you see, to do with agent thing and people that have a mix up, I seen things, you see, to the amount of talk you talk.
Alright, you want to go cool off your head, little.
To the amount of talk you talk from morning, I just a whole lot of things to talk, so,
yes,
you know.
Yes, cool off your head, man. You're a bright, you're a bright boy, man, bright boy. Yes, sir, bright is a shame. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. By the way, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Jerry Robin.
Hi, how you doing?
Wagwan.
Not nice, sir.
Not nice like a Jerry. Jerry?
Nobody turn it around for me, man. I never tell you to turn it around yet.
To be poor is a crime.
No, not to be poor is a crime. Not to be poor is a crime, no. To be poor is not
by mankind, Jerry.
To be poor
and
is
can
not...
only be eliminated by mankind.
Yeah, that's
but here's the kicker, Jerry.
Yeah.
You listen?
Yes.
Who is committing the crime?
All right, yes, of impoverishing. To impoverish people is a crime.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the criminality is created by the so-called powers that be.
Yeah.
So what you do with people like those who are creating this kind of criminality among us?
To do anything about it, to correct abuses, people have to come together. For abuses to be corrected, people have to come together. Most of them. Some abuses can be corrected by an individual, but for the most part, for abuses to be corrected, people have to come together.
Yes. Thank you.
And
I have some spiritual talk to give you, you know, but you look like a next week, you know.
You can't give me any time, man.
Yeah, alright. A little thing I was thinking about getting ready to go on the road. It came to me.
Yeah.
That Jesus was in that garden of Gethsemane.
Yeah.
And he was tempted by the devil.
Yeah.
Is the devil came to him as a man, or was it that mind?
A mind, yes.
Thought.
Exactly, Bob. You are so...
Because he was in the flesh at the time.
Exactly so.
Let me finish correctly if I'm wrong, because I stand corrected. I'm wearing orthopedic shoes.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you what came to my mind.
Yeah.
Came to me that because he was in the flesh, he was susceptible. What's the word?
Yeah, susceptible.
Susceptible to all of this because he's in the flesh.
Yes, of course.
So when you're in the flesh, all of them something can happen to you.
Of course.
But it's when you get out in the spiritual realm.
Yeah.
Which part that spirit, that evil, can't touch you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you match up to that spirit that now out there, something that around there.
Yes.
But from the first realm, the devil can have a mind set on you or old if you are allowing to.
That is the only way because it's a mental thing.
Exactly, but out in that spiritual world, that is when all of this flesh rests for the body and the spirit is out there with every other thing.
All right.
You can't touch you out there.
I want to invite you back next week.
Thank you very much.
Long and sweet.
Have a good one, Miguel.
Thank you very much, dear ma'am. You know, it's a long weekend.
Very long weekend, but not long enough.
You're never satisfied. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good morning, Jerry. Please send birthday greetings to my past teacher, Miss Ada Lawrence, Mrs. Ada Lawrence in Orange Hill District in Brownstown, coming from Romario. And you know, some know Orange Hill. That's some of the first place I ever know in my life, in a Brownstown, Orange Hill. Mrs. Ada Lawrence, past student Romario, sending birthday greetings to her. Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, yesterday I was telling you that one of the witness in the St. Thomas shooting,
yes, sir,
he has given evidence to income.
Oh, yeah? Nice.
Yes, because what's happening now, I believe he is in custody because I don't get that straight yet. I don't get it so straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a police carry to in the court office.
Oh, yeah, sir.
You know, but if you take somebody that killed in a shootout,
yeah,
and some people escape and a witness turn up, that person is going to be arrested. Do you agree with me?
Come again. If you do what?
If there is a so-called shootout,
yeah,
somebody dead,
yeah,
and a witness turn up, so
yeah,
he was there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You're likely to be detained.
But he's supposed to be on a charge also. Because don't forget in a jail. Because of how they put the incident.
Yeah.
Right? They are going to put a serious charge on that man too.
It's quite likely.
Yes. But will the evidence come out to prove that this man was innocent?
Which one of the man?
The man that they were in custody now, and the man that got killed.
All right. Well, let us work for the best, hope for the best, and work for the best.
Well, that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Can I say something, Jerry?
Yes, sir.
The Speaker, a member of the board of speakers, he was very critical of the public.
Yeah.
He always been very critical of the public.
You mean Samaj?
Yes.
I don't find Samaj always very critical of the public.
Yes, all right. What he said, do you hear the report, the remarks that he made?
I heard some of it, yeah. I didn't agree with some, and I was surprised at some. But I wouldn't say that. But I wouldn't say that Samaj is critical of the public.
Because he said what they should have done was to put it out on a Friday.
No, what he said is that if them did put out the news on a Friday, that coming Monday the price going gone up, no rush and no crazy thing would have been created.
Yes, but isn't that nonsense?
No, it's not. No, it is not nonsense, but it would also be unfair. So hold on, listen. So you wouldn't have the crush, but you would have the abuse of the Jamaican people.
Yes.
And the usual way of them do it, just push it down your throat.
So he supports the abuse of the Jamaican people as a part of the board then?
Yeah, Samaj is a part of the advisory board to PICA.
Yes.
And he apparently, I don't know if he advised them to do all those things, but I think he intend to stand with them in them action. But they are not straightforward. I'm not talking about him. The board and the manager is not straightforward, and the government not straightforward, because I don't know about the board, I wouldn't say the board. The manager and the government not straightforward, because they put out first that they had to put up these fees because of inflation and the dollar. Then afterwards it was revealed that the real reason is that the government has withdrawn all money from them.
Okay.
And most likely this is agreement with them international partners.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, sir?
All right.
Next one. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Go ahead, please. Not there? How many we have there?
Hello?
Good morning.
Jerry?
Welcome, sir. Yes,
How you
sir.
do?
Fine, thank you.
Can I text you now, but I don't see you read it. I say from about 9:30.
What it was about?
It's about the debt that East Jamaican owe.
I don't see it, yeah.
Yeah, East Jamaican owe. Over 7,000 US.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, go on, talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah. I was listening to Garnet last night, see?
Yeah.
I didn't hear him when he was talking about Congo. But every time I hear Garnet, that man amazes me. Because most Jamaicans will never talk about the Congo, right? And how it relates to our history. And the wickedness of the Congo, right, Jerry? Because King Leopold, you see?
Yeah.
Right? But Leopold is his name after, the Democratic Republic of Congo. You know that Congo is bigger than Western Europe, Jerry?
Yeah, huge, yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than the whole of Western Europe, right? And they divide in two, right? The French and the Portuguese. And when you hear...
How about the Belgium?
Yeah, the Belgian and the French, sorry.
What about the Portuguese?
The Portuguese had Angola, Guinea-Bissau, Portuguese-Bissau, which is now Guinea-Bissau, and the mother Mozambique. Because what the European them do, Jerry, in 1884.
That's Guinea, right.
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau is what the Portuguese-Bissau.
Yeah, man.
And now you're going to say it's not an island, it's a country on the west coast. But
make your point because time around.
Yeah, well, all the child soldiers that you hear about, right? These little black kids, you see people talk about child soldiers.
Yeah.
That was introduced into Africa by King Leopold. So all you see, the problem we're having in Africa today was introduced into Africa by Europeans.
All the problems.
Eh?
All the problems. No, it's not.
The majority of the problems.
Yes, it's not all the problem was introduced by Europeans.
Listen, the majority of the problems that we see in Africa today, right, was brought into that continent, right, by Europeans.
I agree with that now.
Right? Right, so when you hear people talk about child soldiers and these little black kids, it's King Leopold who introduced child soldiers into Africa.
Yeah.
Right? And he used to run the Congo like a private fiefdom or a company.
That's what it is. Not like. That's what it was.
That's what it was, right?
That's what he turned it into.
So I'm saying, right? And the more Jamaican people understand Africa and understand themselves and know where you're coming from and the solution is in Africa, right? Jamaica are going to solve the problem, because instead of looking to China and Confucius and England and America, you look to Africa and see where the problem started and where we inherited today, right? That's why I said that man Garnet is a brilliant fella. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Next one. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hi, Jerry.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, this lady that talk about poor is a crime, that's rubbish. Nobody said poor is a crime. It's rubbish.
I don't agree with it, but Marcus Garvey himself made a very similar statement.
If Marcus Garvey, whoever makes a statement like that, that's rubbish. Marcus, yesterday, last year, whoever it is, rubbish.
Or Jesus.
Jesus wouldn't say that. Right? Because the poor never bring poor upon them, it just happen to them. Okay, so that's rubbish.
You have people who bring poverty on themselves, do you know? You do have people who bring poverty on themselves.
Maybe very few.
Yeah, a minority, but
very few.
A minority, but poverty itself can't be a crime.
Definitely, generally, and even those who bring it on themselves, it's still not a crime. Still not a crime. Yes, the caller seems to be worried. You have a caller that call you, and everything him say, yes, Mr. Small, I think him sound like him worshiping you. And I want to tell him that he must be careful of worshiping man.
Yes, Mr. Small.
Man, you know?
Yes, Mr. Small. No, tell me something else that him say, because yes, Mr. Small can clarify.
No, is that him, everything that him said to you.
Yeah.
Say, yes, Mr. Small. Everything, and you like you can't be wrong for him.
Hola, you're talking about the brother we always giving account and advice?
I can't be sure what him always saying, right?
Yeah.
I can't tell you about that, but everything him say, yes, Mr. Small. You can't be wrong for him.
Yes.
You never pose it yet, everything you're right.
So hold on, is after I don't speak, him say yes, Mr. Small?
No, man, every time while you're talking, him say yes, Mr. Small. Yeah. Everything him say yes, Mr. Small.
So that is not a manner of speaking?
No, on the state and everything, you know so well, you get the idea that him think you're so highly.
Yes.
That like him would have want to worship you.
Yeah.
And
you have heard people call this program an offering worship for me.
I'm talking about that particular person.
No, different, no. Alright, may I ask you again, you have heard people, or a person, you have heard a person call this program an offering worship to me?
Different from him?
Anyone at all?
No, I'm talking about a particular person.
No, so you have heard him offering worship to me?
It appears so if you want to do that. It appears.
Yes.
You heard what I said?
Yeah.
It appears so. So I need to be very careful that he's not doing that.
Yes.
And I'm not attempting to do that. Because I know that you will not tolerate that.
What do you mean by tolerate?
No, you will not tolerate that. That's what I said.
Alright, spell tolerate.
No, I didn't say tolerate. I said you will not tolerate that.
You didn't
say... I know you will.
You didn't say tolerate.
No, I said tolerate. It might sound to you, but I'm saying I said tolerate.
So sometimes something might sound some way to somebody, but it's not so. But it sounds that way to me.
Yes, it could sound like that to you.
Oh, so it could sound to you like him worshiping me.
Yeah.
But maybe it's not so.
Maybe it's not so.
Spell tolerate.
I don't know about tolerate.
I have never said it.
No, tolerate, I say.
I never said tolerate.
No.
It sounded so, but...
Maybe it sounds so.
But you fool me.
Maybe it sounds so.
Yes,
maybe my teeth, my plate, bottom plate might be get loose a while ago, like it happens sometimes.
What you're eating off is a hot plate you're eating off?
Not yet.
Eh?
Not yet.
Hot plate?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet. It not come to that yet.
No, look here now.
Yes.
No, I don't want to say anything more, because I go and sound away. And it's not what I say, and it go and sound like I say it.
Man.
No, thank you very much.
Alright.
Yes. Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, morning, Jerry.
Wagwan.
Well, I'm there, you know. I listen to what reading around and, you know.
Yes.
Anyhow, some people like them have amnesia, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I can remember when the Prime Minister went to New York, you know, and pick up this award for most influential woman.
Yes.
In the world, some people think that they have amnesia, they don't recall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe they are a pathological lay woman.
Probably pathological lucky.
Yes.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I was listening to the news this morning, in Ireland.
Yeah.
They are having a referendum.
Yeah.
To amend the law in their parliament to legalize same-sex marriage.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. So it's time to be in news.
Yes.
So I don't think we are far behind. With all these officials coming down here from the LGBT group.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I'm wondering what the church organization is doing about that, because they should be protesting against these people coming into Jamaica to secretly shove their immoral lifestyle down our throat.
Maybe something else they want to shove.
You know, and I don't know what the Christian society and well, exclude the Christian society, because there's a lot of them in the Christian organization, but I wonder what the church is doing about this. They should be standing up and sending a message to Washington to let them know that we are not accepting what they're doing.
So tell me something, when the church had ram halfway tree the other day, are you did do it? Are you did do it?
No, sir. Then
all the church and the things that you go to the church now, the things that I only you.
No. What I say, yes, please don't get me wrong. What they did the other day, it was a good thing, but it needed now to reinforce that with these people coming down here, because it seems like they didn't get the message.
Yeah.
You understand?
No, I push them, I push back, man. I push them.
I think so. Never move on.
No, we don't have no more time, but no feel no way. Obama send them and I push them, I push back, man.
No, we have to stand up against that.
No, but you remember when Obama come and throw a bag over the wall, eh?
Yes.
The American citizen throw a bag over the wall, and them set him to throw a book back. You remember the American embassy official who did respond to it and was talking?
Yes, I remember.
Him same one introduced it to the two envoy that come yesterday.
Well, I'll tell you something. We have to send a message to them that we are not accepting what they are doing. Because every country and every organization have their own culture. And this is our culture, we are not accepting it.
Alright, I'll go ahead. But they might offer you statehood, you know. You want them statehood?
Oh my God, statehood. Let me statehood right a yard here, so.
No, well, most of the Jamaican people are glad for statehood.
We are statehood right a yard here, so that's it. And you right in Shabbat, so no one, everything is right here.
I only statue of liberty here, boy. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cool.
Let's go to the break. Welcome back to Straight Up. I'll read some text message before I come back to your call, please. E.L. Jerry, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was man, and the Word is man. And man said, let us make God in our own image and likeness. Thus God became man. Next one. Big up the opposition leader, Mr. Andrew, who are come at Treadways today. One love, Jamaica. Next one. Jerry, you would prefer the first black president to lose his second term in office? It never mattered to me whether I'm winning or losing second term in office. Never mattered to me. I was telling people in 2007 that I'm going to win. And people are telling me it's impossible. And I tell them he's going to win. And in 1984, when Jesse Jackson was going on, and people said it is impossible to a black man to become president of America, not even in the next 100 years, I expressed my opinion in 1984 that in the next 25 years, I believe a black man will become president of America. And it happened 1 year before the 25 years. I don't fight against none of them, but them not represent me. And it was pleasant to see the experience of America to see a black man in the presidency. But it's not, the benefit is not to we. The benefit is mostly to the black people in America to make them realize what is possible. But that's just the beginning. Obama is not the second coming, and him is not the soon coming king. Next one. The Great Train Robbery, 1887. Thanks for the reminder. Next one. Mr. Small, your opening remarks are prophetic. He that have an ear to hear, let him hear. Jamaica is targeted to be labeled Sodom and Gomorrah. Next one. E.L. Jerry, a Glock does not have a safety device. Well, thanks very much for that information. I think that is where the I think that is where the concern is. Next one, Jerry. I barely hearing the people from Bart St. Thomas coming from Cadia and Shooters Hill. But later on, I don't know if you listen further, it was later on the sound became much better. I hope you heard that too. Next one, Hail Jerry, can you conduct an interview on hearsay? It seemed difficult, but sometimes because of hearsay, that's why you conduct an interview, to find out further and to test the hearsay, and to either prove that the hearsay is not solid, or that there could be something behind it. So there's a way of doing things, and there's a way of doing things ineffectively, and there's a way of doing things effectively. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the phone. Good morning, welcome. Straight up. Come along, please. Straight up. Go ahead. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Not there? Alright, run the numbers to me, please. And we have some more text messages. Please run the numbers to me. Good. For Straight Up, we have a choice of numbers. Alright, straight to the phone. Good morning, welcome. Straight Up.
Yeah, you're again, big brother.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to talk about the we need to get this thing in context in regards to this new coming virus that they're talking about.
Yeah.
When the chick bee first came about, I had a theory, and I told people this theory, that it was like an inoculation that would weaken the body, and that any time anything else came along, it would start moving through like the Grim Reaper in coordination with the first vaccination. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Now, there's still a lot of people walking up and down with aches and pains from this disease. That means that anything else that comes along, they're going to be susceptible to that, and probably it's going to do a whole lot more damage. Now, I hear the information, and what we're being instructed to do is what? Eradicate mosquitoes, but we know that these people can fly through the place and let mosquitoes go anytime they feel like it, if that's the problem. What we should be focusing on is strengthening our immune system and boosting our bodies. Now, the best medicine on the planet right now, as far as we are ascertaining, is marijuana, ganja. Yeah? Now, the people need to start, I told the family a while ago, make medicine and put it down, because the people are going to want it. Yeah? We have to strengthen our bodies to prepare ourselves for the onslaught of these things that these people will not stop sending in our direction. So we have to fix our tempers. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. And I mean, the links have to be made. We have to get this thing up fast, because we can't play with these people. They're not playing with us. You know?
All right, well, thanks a lot. Yes, sir.
Okay, man. One love.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, brother.
Yeah, morning, Jerry.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, well, I get out and let me ask you a question. You ever stop and wonder where the gay community get the kind of funding and money that they are spending?
I mean, where they get it? They get it from doing business.
Okay.
And they get it from donations, doing business, and the entertainment industry and all different. A lot of industries are, quite a few industries, especially artistic industries, are dominated by gay individuals, and you know.
Okay.
Not a mystery.
I don't know if it's conspiracy theory, but I think that though there is some group or some organization that is bent on. You ever hear about the New World Order?
Hold on. Hold on. Finish your sentence. There's some conspiracy that is bent on what?
I'm saying it may be conspiracy theory, but I'm saying
don't go back over the whole thing, man.
Group of people or organization that is bent on what would you say now? Pursuing a goal which I believe is somewhat taking control of people's lives, in the sense of you working for them or simply enslaving people, but not in the typical way.
Well, listen here, there's not one group like that in the world. The history is full of groups that working towards controlling the rest of the population, and this is mostly what politics is about.
I say this to say the IMF, the USAID, and all those organizations, the World Bank, all these organizations, they have one aim. I think the thing with Bill Gates that you mentioned a few months ago, when I watched the thing as well, I think that they're desperately trying to reduce the population of the world, because everybody knows that if you promote the gay activity, ultimately more people will become involved, and they find different ways of controlling the population of the world through vaccination and all that sort of thing. And they cause a lot of confusion, and with confusion they can control people. But it's something to think about. You know what I mean? Something to think about. I will probably need to do some more research on it to see what is really happening.
All right, thanks a lot, dear sir.
Yeah, man, good.
Next one. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Go ahead, please. Good morning. Welcome. Straight Up. Go ahead, please.
Morning.
Yes, welcome.
Again.
Right there.
Again.
Yeah.
You know, right now, we're not very sure it's more because we reach to the point where it's a police and an idiot. But
yeah.
The problem is, I'm not texting now, as I want to say. Black man and device.
Yes, no, that clarifies something there, no.
But why would we ever go like that amongst people? We never call about it again, because I don't want to sound stupid.
No, yeah.
What my friend, there's an incident that we were informed about with this little boy at country. In tried to put the gun on her pillar.
Yeah.
And this little baby boy got to put the gun. Now if I went, it was the first time going when my little boy, when my young boy. That baby could never fire that, you know. You have two policemen right now today, you know, where like an accidental thing with them, with that Glock too.
Mm. Who tell us it was Glock involved in the killing in St. Anne? Mr.
Smart.
Yeah.
Most police say right now it's Glock.
Hold on there, hold on. Hello, sir.
Huh?
Because most police have Glock on them as sidearms now, you're going to assume that every incident is a Glock involved?
Well, that's not true.
By the way, Glock is the name of the manufacturer. That is the brand name, right? No, well, listen, little man. Hello, listener. You can't listen, little.
Yeah.
Glock is the name of the manufacturer. It's a brand name of the gun, as far as I understand. And maybe most Glock don't have any safety device. But do they not make any model or any version of the gun that have a safety device? You know anything about that?
That have a safety device. The 9mm, the first one.
Oh, wait, do I'm to it.
It's a safety device.
Okay.
It's a very good thing for the side when I shoot down that.
Yeah.
You can't move that, man.
A Glock, right? The first time Glock.
But we used to call them Beretta.
Beretta, no, it was mix up. No, it was mix up. You're not listening good.
The first time Glock?
Yes. But anyway, somebody else will come with some information. Thank you very much. No, we have to go to our next call. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Yes. I was just saying, I heard over the news that Mr. Cameron, the Prime Minister of England, is having a meeting with a view to deciding whether or not the United Kingdom should enter into the European market,
You mean should pull out?
Well,
they are in there already. Whether them should pull out?
No, well, he said the point is he's going to allow the people to make the decision with a referendum.
Oh, yes.
So that it is, I don't know if they're in there fully. I don't think they're in there fully. They're not there because, England use them one money, do everything. They're not fully in Europe, and they don't use that yet,
Yeah.
So we're just showing you so referendum is not a crime. Why we are so afraid of referendum? And referendum is giving the people a power to make a decision for themselves rather than other people stuffing things down their throat.
Yeah.
Like you with the drenching and horse.
Yes.
You have to treat the people of your country with more respect. Let them partake in the decision making, and when it's important, then no one man can decide how a parliamentary
have so much power that they can just go up there and decide what should happen to the people. When they're ready, they go in your bank account, take out where they want out there and all them things. That's not nice.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
You have to find out some way to shake them up.
Yeah, they need to shake up, and this is it. I don't think the referendum is a crime. I don't see why it becomes such a big issue.
Yeah.
Should not have been.
All right, but we'll talk about it next week. Can you phone for the holiday, sir?
I will try. Yes.
All right, thank you.
I got phone anytime.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Let's go for a break. Welcome back to Straight Up. Few text message here. Do you think Hillary Clinton is an ally of the gay community? Yes. Next one. Mr. Small, you're talking to the wrong people about that incident. They are giving second-hand information. Waste of interview. I don't think it's a waste enough because that is what I wanted to bring out after I realized in the first couple of questions that I asked. I wanted to bring out that these people never visited the scene of the crime, never waited around, never saw the police vehicles, don't know how long the police vehicle was there, and so on and so forth. Not trying to make them look small or trying to make them look like no idiot, but I realize that them don't know nothing much. They only know the man from a long time. And I asked yesterday to be put on to some people who know more. The only person who could get here was Delana Seavright. Then I asked if him know anybody else that him can put me on to. These people were sent. I talked to them on the phone half the year a little bit and I said, can you come tomorrow instead of make me do it yesterday? Them say yes. When I talked to them a few times, I realized that them don't know nothing much. I wasn't trying to hide that. That's what I was trying to find out and demonstrate to people, that you have to listen good to people and question people to find out if them know anything, or if them know everything, or if them don't know nothing. Next one. Admiring Mr. Small, I ask of you, who are you? Your opening remarks in the gay agenda is superb, historically, politically, biblically, and culturally. You go where most talk show hosts fear to tread. At 73 years old, I'm learning much from you. Coming from your show, coming from Donald in Portmore. Yes, sometimes we succeed and sometimes we fail. But together the whole we can learn. Next one, hello Mr. Small, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Coming from Carla. Next one, me hear say about 700 police resigned from the police force since January. Check it out, yeah? I wouldn't be surprised. Next one, good morning Jerry. You know you're a real ruffian. I don't know how people do interview with you. When you not take over the interview is something else. Well. Next one, Jerry, good program coming from Tompin Olympic Garden. Thank you. Next one, Jerry, you think the approach of Ecuador, Bolivia, and Argentina governments in serving them people could be used in Jamaica? I'm not very familiar with it. I need to hear more about them and any good methods or effective methods in use. Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning. Please come along. Good morning. Next one. Can't hear you. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Wagwan.
You have family doing the show. I think in one of the worst. They are the best day you ever have.
Which one of them?
This day.
Yeah, which one of them worst or best?
I don't know, because this one is the one that I really listen to from you start. And today is one of the worst or the best day you ever have. Well, have a good weekend.
Well, it comes like a tale of two cities. That's
right.
That's how the book started.
Have a good weekend.
You hold on, although you can't read, they have a book named The Tale of Two Cities about the French Revolution. And it starts saying it was the best of time, it was the worst of time.
You have a very good weekend.
All right.
So you have a hectic morning, you know.
Yeah, and you know hectic come from the word Hecate, you know. Hecate mean hell.
Hell. You take good care of yourself.
Yes.
Bye for the weekend.
You go read Macbeth, you find out about Hecate. And the old witch them in a Macbeth. But you can't read.
Me can't read.
You tell me say you can't read.
So me say, you know.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't enter university.
Then I enter university.
I know university, but I never enter it as a student.
Oh.
You take care.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Okay.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Hi, Jerry, morning.
Hi, boy, beautiful voice of Marie.
Yes, good morning. Jerry, I just want to say something about the new virus that's going around, Zika.
Yes, ma'am.
This just didn't come about in a day. It has been around since about 1947 when scientists researching yellow fever in Africa. They place, you know, they always use monkeys. So they use a rhesus macaque monkey and place it in a forest, the Zika forest. And Zika means overgrown in the Luganda language. So they placed the monkey there, and the monkey developed a fever. And the researchers now isolated a serum from this monkey. And then now in a human contacted the virus in 1954. So it was not until 2007 when it was confirmed, when cases started popping up. And they say, I'm reading from on the internet now, they say it can be transmitted sexually by vaginal, and they specifically said vaginal intercourse, because the scientist
not with a monkey though.
No, man, with a human. This scientist was in Senegal, and he returned to the U.S. And he fell ill, and then he had sex with his wife, and she developed symptoms of the virus. So it can be passed on that way, you know, even though it's insect-borne. But Jerry, before I go, I want to ask you one thing, right? Do you believe in conspiracy theories? Like,
I don't believe in them, and I know they exist and they are very tempting. Like what?
Yeah, because you know that some countries, they store biological weapons for warfare. Because even smallpox, tuberculosis, stuff like that, you know that those things are stored. So sometimes, Jerry, these things have a way of popping up because people isolate them and have them. And for some reason, they probably are dispersed and the place becomes inoculated. I'm not saying Zika is that, but knowing that what can be done, because you remember the Tuskegee experiment
with syphilis in them.
Syphilis that they did for black men in America.
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't treat them when penicillin came forth because they wanted to see how badly the body would be ravaged. And then they had saying that with the white people, if you get syphilis and you get it cured, you're all right. But this is what happened to you when you know, they showed the black people because they didn't treat them, and they became deformed. Not, you know.
But thank you very much. You mustn't call so late, you know, ma'am.
I was listening to you.
Your voice is so endearing.
All right, thank you for saying that. But just because somebody called about Zika, I just wanted to say that about it.
Thank you very much. Yeah, ma'am.
All right, Jerry, have a good weekend.
Nice, love.
And labor for learning.
Anything for you.
All right, bye.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know, what is your view on this CCJ in terms of if a referendum is held, right? And the people vote against it. Then what happens?
If the people vote against it, then the country wouldn't go into it, like federation.
No, but according to what I've been hearing about the court in England, that it was a matter of time before
them
relinquish that sort of relationship.
Before the court up there relinquish Jamaica.
Yes. I'm just saying, if we have a referendum and it is the people say no, then what next? Because to my mind, the whole situation looks inevitable to me anyway. To me, just a matter of time.
So therefore now Jamaica would have to choose between improving their own justice system or relying on the Caribbean Court of Justice.
Right, and that what you're saying should be ongoing. You can't, so you know, so I'm just wondering, and when I listen to most of the legal minds, all of them seem to accept that the Caribbean Court and the sort of luminaries, legal luminaries that is contained in them. It is a viable option.
Yes,
and I'm just thinking, let's say, have a
call Monday, because we're going to be working Monday regarding the holiday.
Yes.
But not all the while expert groups of people or expert communities have the best decision making.
That is true, but sometimes when you listen.
We can't go no further. We have call me Monday, please.
All right.
I'm going to discuss it. Because we have some text messages to read and we have a little thing to do. Hello, Bongo. We are hearing you clearly in SP Valley, New York. What kind of valley that means? PN Valley or I don't know what SP Valley. New York. Thank you very much for doing. Keep up the good work from L. Bakers. Thank you very much, Next one. Where there is no vision, the people perish. The 5 billion logistic deal is a hoax. Well, you sound like you have vision. Next one. Brother Jerry, the U.S. did have a warm-up for a president. The info was recently in the newspaper, coming from D. Ford, yeah? But that not going to help them, you know. They want one knowingly. The secret homosexual as a president, that don't really help them. They want to reach a stage where openly they can be proud and say, gay pride, we have a man in the White House and his husband is the first man. Not the first lady, you know. The second man. No, well, I forgot to call him the second man. You can't call him first man. I present a first man and him wife, him husband, a second man. A second man in the White House. Next one. I Semaj, Lorne, Aikila, and Ras Aibo were to meet with Tosh and Ras Fry on the very same day they were murdered to invest in that Rasta radio station the caller spoke of, coming from Ras Aibon. That's nice. Good information. Next one. The coming of the United Nations envoy on LGBT rights to Jamaica is another attempt. It's not United Nations, it's United States. It's another attempt by a foreign power to bully Jamaica into accepting homosexuality. Katie from St. Andrew. It's not to accept homosexuality, you know, because homosexuality is here, there, and everywhere. It's to accepting dominance by them. Dominance by them. And not the homosexual community, you know. Dominance by the homosexual militant them. The rainbow nation. Take over all red, gold, and green, so them are rainbow. Next one. Good day, Mr. Jerry. Government need to get things together. Proverbs 20. Verse 28, he that had no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. We need love. Bless God. Coming from Keron Spencer. Thank you very much for that. I want to thank my producer also, Tanya Richards, production assistant, Kalisha Williams, and Stuart is the technical operator. I hear from young miss who is Maxie Romeo's daughter. She say, you know, rate Rasta. Straight up.
Discriminate Rasta. Yes, them under race Rasta. Emperor Selassie, I master.
Good afternoon. With the midday news, I'm Errol Lee. Coming up in this newscast, PICA Advisory Board Chairman Lekam Samaj defends decision re the deadline for the increase in passport fees. Jamaica Coalition for a Healthy Society accuses the United States of prioritizing interpersonal sexual behavior. Government to respond to Police Federation wage claim next week. And a fatal police shooting reported in Denham Town.